How is everybody doing? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Sunday night's edition of the Tabletop Tavern. We are on episode 9, History Cast. What is going on? How we doing? Decider, check in. How's your night going? What do we think about tonight so far?
I mean, you know, waiting for those opening scenes to finish was enthralling.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Okay.
It's my
Decider
night so far.
So Decider12 streams at twitch.tv/Decider12. He is a competitive mech warrior. He is a mech pilot. He is a pilot in multi-universes, and he's really good at Sekiro. So I think you guys should go check him out.
And he's awesome at MS Paint.
He is an MS Paint Picasso, guys.
The sarcasm
Fucking
is just
right.
overflowing.
There is no sarcasm here.
Wow.
Cyclone Jack. It's twitch.tv/Cyclone Jack, competitive mech warrior streamer. Competitive mech warrior streamer. Likes the FPS's games.
Oh my gosh.
And all around good dude. Jack, how's your night going? You ready for tonight?
Doing good, my dude. Doing good. Excited, man. This has been all week coming, just waiting for it. You know what I mean? Let's do this.
And I see you're in your Viking garb for tonight.
Oh yeah, man. We got a little cosplay going tonight.
Excellent. Sun's out, guns out.
Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Let's do this.
Yeah.
YottsTwitch.
Do that outfit. Hold on.
Man, I'm. Oh, look at this. Hold on. I'll wait.
Wait. That is so white. You are Dayglow white, my friend. Like
For the
you are.
audio listeners.
Can you put those things? Can you put those things away? Because we don't want to break everybody's eyeballs out there. The light of
Davdithas is
Desna.
rolling up his sleeves.
The light of Desna is burning people's eyes out there.
Oh, the light is bright with you, young one.
I don't have the muscles that Cyclone Jack has. I'm sorry.
All right. There's still time.
Yeah,
YottsTwitch.
man, I'm doing great. Very excited for tonight. I'd just like to echo something that the guys have been saying for the last few weeks. It's like it's quickly becoming the most exciting thing, like the thing that I'm waiting for all week. Like we finish on Sunday, I go to work on Monday, and I'm like just thinking about it the whole time. Like, damn, like, okay, what am I gonna do next week? How are we gonna resolve that?
Yeah.
I have
Where's this
that.
going?
I have that
Oh
effect
my
on
God.
people.
Yeah, it's just you, buddy. But very excited to be here, guys. Thanks for coming out.
And I forgot to mention twitch.tv/YottsTwitch. He's also a mech warrior pilot. And what was that other game you've been streaming lately? The
A
space.
little bit of well, I haven't been doing much lately. I run my own business, so my schedule in the summer is very, very slow, let's say. But in the winter, I stream every day, every other day. But a little bit of Astroneer, other spacey things.
Go follow all these people channel. And Luna has been streaming recently.
Oh yeah.
What
I have. It's true.
is it? Give us your URL.
Twitch.tv/GamerMomLuna.
That's right.
Yep.
I'm sorry, my brain failed me. I'm not a smart man, as Mama used to say.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So yeah, I just I primarily right now stream from my Xbox just because I'm trying to save my pennies for a new gaming PC. I have one. It's almost 10 years old, so it needs some upgrading.
Can we get some F's in chat, please?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, and like Yachts, my streaming schedule is a little bit erratic. I'm a single mom, so it's kind of when I can find time. Usually it's Monday nights and then kind of whenever else during the week. So lately I've been playing through the Life is Strange series.
Excellent.
Yeah, so each stream lately has been one episode, so it's several hours actually. So come hang out, chat. You know, if you're not familiar with the series, it's a great way to get acquainted.
Excellent.
I try to one of the things I try to do with it is when I have the big decisions that you have to make, anybody that's familiar, like some of these decisions are super huge, and so when I do that, I try to go with what the majority of the chat says to do instead of what I would do. So
nice, some community interaction aspect there, guys. Go show these people some love. If you hit / their name in chat, it'll give their information about them, or you can jump in the Discord and ask, and we'll love to share their stuff with you. My name is Mike, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this series, and I have been looking forward to this all week. It's always a good time. It's we have a great cast, and we have a great community out there. So I hope you guys are ready for the episode 9, history. So without further ado, let's get some rolls. Let's get some D20s rolling so that Yachts can give us the
no.
history.
Guys, no.
Here
I'm
we
gonna
go.
allow
Yeah.
you to roll first.
Oh,
Oh. All right. Safe.
And I roll
one.
a
Oh, we
Still
have broken the
yummy.
tradition.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
The
Yes.
streak is broken.
The streak, yeah.
You know, Decider, you and I are gonna be screwed at some point
It's just.
because it's been Gunnar and Mihaly the whole time.
Oh, I'm gonna go years without doing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
you're
right,
killing
let's
yourself.
let's get those let's get that history going from last week. For those of you who were with us last week, or if you're new to the channel, we like to do a D20 roll at the beginning of the night, and we give a quick recap from the player's memory, who gets the lowest roll. So this happens to be Gunnar this week. So let's get at it.
All right. So last week we finished off our combat in the glass factory, and we threatened Tsuto and a goblin to get a bunch of information out of him. Davdithas and Idabrix heard the faint cries of Amiko from the basement and discovered Amiko and Heron in the basement, tied up and trapped. Heron knocked up. After some fancy lockpicking from Idabrix and some healing from Davdithas, they helped rescue the two and brought them up to the main level of the factory. While that was happening, Tsuto unfortunately escaped, naked, running through the streets. So, I'm sure a sight.
Forgot that.
I forgot that part too, actually.
Classic Pseudo, am I right?
Yeah, right, seriously. Idabrix came back with the guards after Gunnar's command, and Gunnar commanded the patrols to be set up, roving through the city 24 hours, and set out runners for Sheriff Hemlock to inform him what happened. Davdithas then read Pseudo's journal, and we found out he was infatuated with a woman by the name of Nuala, who's trying to become a demon. Nuala being the daughter that had some sort of seriously weird past with the city. Her trying to become a demon, she worships a god by the name of Lamishtu, and is trying to release Malfin Shenkor and get him under her control, which I'm guessing is another demon.
Perfect.
She is unifying all the goblin tribes under her command, and has informed, or according to the letter, informs us that the real raid upon the city with all the different tribes is yet to come. She's going to be attacking us through the tunnels and through multiple different facets into the city. She's also obsessed with removing her celestial taint and replacing it with her mother's grace. And they're trying to enlist the aid of what one might call a quasit. Not sure what that is.
It's like what we found that goblin in the closet.
There you go.
Yeah.
It took all of what, 2 minutes?
Is
For that
it
to come
literally? Like, oh god.
That
If
just
he didn't
happened.
make the joke, I was about to, so.
out? Now I'm into closet.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's it. Stream's over. We're done.
Oh my
Good
god.
times here on the
It's
How I
Somebody
Met
cue
You.
up R. Kelly.
Oh my god. My god.
Mike's gonna start singing. We'll be his backup dancers.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get a straight face so we can start. All I can hear is, I'm in the closet.
And I'll pull out my gun.
No. No.
Ain't happening there, Chief.
Alrighty. All right. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Everybody, let's gain our composure. When
Good.
last we left off, Father Zantus was talking to our brave adventurers about the ongoing escapades. We'll call them escapades in the town of Sandpoint. Recently, our party was took a trip through the glassworks and has learned a lot of information about what is working behind the scenes, or so they think. So Father Zantus looks over at Davdithas and says, so this chosen of Desna, she appeared as a chosen of Desna. Are you familiar with what the Aasimar is?
I can't say that I am actually.
So an Aasimar is a celestial foundling, like halfling, and they have they're touched by the celestials, and they are looked upon as very good luck within. It's a positive thing, but as I was describing last week, it's for this troubled soul. It was a curse. Imagine trying to live a life as a child, and everybody's looking for your blessing, trying to get family members back from the dead, and not that she had the powers, but it was the perception that she was blessed by Desna, and Desna's chosen, so it became a thing. So
I could see how that would be a lot of stress for her.
yeah.
But what happened? Like she just run off, or like?
So
she was in the fire, right?
We all thought after the fire we didn't see her. We never saw her again, so we assumed that she perished in the fire.
Do we know who her mother was?
There's some controversy there. We would there's a little bit of controversy there. Let me think on that, how I should approach that. And
I understand, Father.
yeah, it's a complicated thing. So at that, he starts he takes a step back, and I'm gonna have you guys give me a sense of motive, everybody in the party.
Boom, sense motive. 18.
I roll a 16.
I have a 12.
Anybody who rolls a 10 or a higher, so that is not Gunnar. Everybody else notices that there's a troubled look on Father Zantus' face, and he's staring at you. You think he wants to say something about something, but he's not sure if he should.
Can I roll a diplomacy to try and convince him?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could ask him. He hasn't said anything.
Okay. Well, I mean, in that case, I guess I'll do it. I didn't really want to step in, but Father Zantus, you got to trust us. We've been helping out the town.
Yes, obviously, yep.
Perhaps this information could be vital to our role here and protecting you further.
What information are you talking about?
Well, I mean, you seem hesitant in approaching the origins of Nuala, let's say, or her mother.
No, it wasn't about Nuala. I just had a thought in my head, and I don't know if I should mention it. It's I had a thought, and to be honest, it may be a wild goose chase, but there's a possibility it may help. Help you in the defense of Sandpoint or your further investigation and everything that has happened. There's a rumor. There's a rumor of a cave between Tickwood Forest and the Ravenwood mountain range. It's kind of a local lore, but myself, having spent a little bit of time over in that area, I felt a presence. Yeah, a presence.
What presence? What kind of presence?
Well, it felt like an evil presence, but what I think, there might be an item there that might help you guys in your quests, and I'm hesitant to say it. It's just the rumors claim that a prince spurned by his lover's parents and his own took his bride and escaped to Tickwood in an attempt to find shelter. While there, it is said that they stumbled upon a cave with a source of evil in it. None have heard from the prince or his bride after. What I think might help you is the last part of the rumor is that when they left, this prince, he took them with a sword of power. While he himself had no skill in it, he thought its magical nature would help defend his lover in case they ran across trouble. If it is in fact true, if the cave and the sword exist, this might be a valuable tool for those who are proficient in such a weapon.
Well, clearly I am the swordsman of the party. So what kind of sword are we talking? You said, magical in nature. Any idea?
That's all the legends you know, the local legends say. It's it's not
when
much
you
to
say
go.
legend, it means the story was very old, right?
I mean, it doesn't have
it.
we're talking a couple generations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think the fact of the matter is that anything we can grab that will give us an upper hand might be useful. We should check it out.
So
I'll second that.
This is troubling times, you know, friends. This is it's very troubling times. You know, there's a lot going on. It looks like, you know, it's possible we're gonna get attacked again, and I don't think it's gonna take a couple days for the it's gonna take a couple days for the runner to get to Magnamar. It's gonna take a couple days for him to get back. I feel like we're on our own in the meantime. You guys have proved very capable, you know, and with Desna's blessing and Desna's guidance, I'm pretty sure we can get through this, but any tools we can help along the way. I mean,
has anyone ever gone to investigate this? Has
yeah.
anyone gone to retrieve it in the past?
Well, people have looked for it and they haven't found it, obviously.
But you think know the whereabouts of the cave?
It's on the mountain line between Tickwood and the mountain line up there. I think you guys were reasonably in the area out there when you were hunting those mushrooms.
We encountered some interesting trouble then too.
Yeah,
That's right.
I was just thinking about that.
Either way, there's definitely something going on out there. What do you say, guys? You want to go get a sword?
Well, I feel like we're needed here at the town for at least until the runners and the guards come back. This is a tough situation.
I mean, we have the guard. As you know, they're on high alert, and I don't know. My feeling is that any little bit can help us at this point.
Okay.
I agree.
I'd say
Perhaps.
So we go for the sword.
Yeah. Can we set up some type of signal fire in the town? Should anything happen, you guys could light it. If we see it, we come back as quick as possible.
We could do that.
Desna smoke signals. We're talking butterflies.
They're butterfly shaped.
Yeah.
Is that possible? Okay.
He looks at Davdithas and he goes, he just kind of looks over at Mihaly and just sideways look for those out in podcast land. And he's just like, my son, I think this would help you guys.
I think that's we're gonna go. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna.
Yep.
Yeah.
So also,
We'll do that.
I'm gonna have you guys all give me an intelligence check, please.
I'm already gonna fail this.
Sorry, you want an intelligence check from Gunnar? Have we met?
Gunnar's not sure he's met the rest of the party.
16.
Wow. Never
Gunner's
mind.
was way higher than Idabrix's. Just saying.
It's scary when he's barely beat out Gunnar for 17 here.
All right, so you guys thinking about this, you know, the note, you're thinking about in the context in which Nuala is mentioning her mother, and you don't feel like she's referring to her biological mother. You feel like by the inference of the note, she's talking about her goddess Lamashtu. She's referring to it as the mother. So, well, you know, she's trying to remove her celestial taint, and she's trying to.
Yeah, let's get over that.
Yeah, she's
Just
trying
laugh
to.
about it.
Okay.
Go on.
You know, she's trying to move towards. From all appearances, you guys think, you know, I mean, if flat out says she's trying to convert fully over to Lamashtu. So she's referring to her as mother.
Okay.
It is troubling times. Father Zantus says this is very troubling times, and I hate to see any of the flock go astray, especially one that was so close to my heart. I hope this is not the case, and I hope, you know, this might be the mad ramblings of Tsuto, but something tells me that there's something much bigger going on.
Father Zantus, you seem to know Tsuto pretty well, correct?
Well, I mean, I know of him in the rumors that have passed through town. You know, I'm close with Amiko, and she's told me things. And
do you have any idea where he may have retreated to?
Based on that, no, I would think he would go back to Thistletop and see, you know, and go to his mistress.
Sure.
I mean, seems like that's where the base of operations is. There's a lot going on right now. If you look at that note, it you know,
there's a whole bunch going on.
There is, you know, but it mentions a closet. It mentions, you know, the smuggler caves and you know, attack through there. That probably should be looked at. And I don't know if you guys went through all of the glassworks, but I mean,
we didn't.
I think a good first step at this point would be to go see if you can recover this artifact, and then, you know, either, you know, depending on how long that takes you, I mean, we'll have to reconvene and see if it makes sense to go down and look in the crypts, and I mean the smuggler cave, or, you know, go to Thistletop or dig in and do the defenses here.
I mean, the way I look at it is our other option is sit here and wait to be attacked, and I'm not really fond of that. If we want to really put an end to this, we got to go out there. We've got to see what's going on.
Adventure it is.
So while you're doing this, the guard who was kind of taking the lead back at the Sandpoint glassware comes up and hails you guys. Hail, guy.
Hail.
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 Hail. Say it again.
Ale?
Hail.
Oh, hi.
Hail.
Hello.
We've dispatched a runner. I found one. He's got our swiftest horse, and he's gonna transfer horses in one of the, you know, along the way and try to get there as quick as he can. But it's at least 3 days until he gets out there. Riding hard. So, what should we do? I mean, we're patrolling, but is there anything else we can do? You guys were put in charge.
Well,
Terrifying thought.
the note mentioned that the real attack would come from, I believe, a tunnel in the glassworks. We went down there, and I did see a hallway that went really long ways, further than I could see.
Okay.
And I didn't investigate it. I think that should be checked out, or at least guarded.
I can station some guards there and maybe send a couple people down to check it out.
There was also a map of Sandpoint which showed their plan of attack, correct?
So
There was some X's on it.
there was it looks like there was a couple maybe sketches and crossed out, and, you know, thoughts. It looks like it looked like Tsuto was trying to come up with the best method for attack.
Actually,
So let's show the guard that. Yeah.
This sketch here actually looks like a chart of the first attack, the initial one, because I see an X on the grave where they took the body.
The crypts, right?
Yes, and then there's an X in the what do you want to call it? The square, the town square where the meeting was that we encountered all those goblins.
Mm-hmm.
I think this sketch was of the initial attack.
Well, perhaps we can disregard this. Would they attempt the same plan twice?
No, they said they're gonna come. The big attack is gonna come through. Maybe, I don't know. Either way, guard that tunnel. Investigate it.
Don't
Okay.
guard the
Guard the
tunnel.
tunnel.
Collapse the tunnel.
It's not a bad idea.
Do you have access to any explosives?
But wait,
No.
I mean, what if the tunnel leads right to where they are? We could use it to our advantage, Gunnar.
We go through and collapse it behind us.
Trapping
And
us
we
with
can't
all
turn
of
around
them.
and run back.
Brilliant.
We fight them one by one as they come in.
300 IQ shit right there.
That's right. I didn't know Father Zanthus was so up to date on current memes.
Oh,
Father
he is a man
Zanthus,
of
you
the
never
people.
cease to surprise me.
He's a man of the people. He knows
That's
everything. Yeah. Either way, we should.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get
I'm
some.
knackered.
We currently have guards patrolling the town. 2 to my man. We'll station a couple guards over there, and we'll have somebody take a casual look down in and see how far it goes and see what we're looking at.
We should
And
rest.
what are you guys gonna be doing?
I vote rest.
Okay.
Yeah, we should take a quick rest and we should head out in the morning. What time is it now?
I believe it is. You would been in there for a couple hours, so it would probably be like 9 or 10 at night now.
Yeah.
Okay, we prepare and rest and head out in the morning. you guys gather as much intel as you can on the guard side. Let us know when we come back with that sweet, sweet sword.
Yeah.
We'll let Gunnar carry it.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So you guys gonna head
Who
to the
wants
end?
to? Let's say, who wants to go to the Rusty Dragon?
Me.
I forget. Are there drinks there?
There are, as a matter of fact.
Well, I mean, in that case,
Allow me to show you.
well, for sure.
Yes.
I could use one after today.
Let's go.
So you guys get back to the Rusty Dragon Inn, and you go in. Things are pretty status quo. Miko is obviously not there. She's recovering up at the chapel with Father Zantus. When you get in, Athana rushes over to you, and she's obviously worried, and she asks, "Oh, my friends, what happened?"
A lot, but don't worry, Amigo is okay.
Oh,
She's all right.
oh,
And
that's good to know.
I think that calls for a round of drinks. It's what Amico would want.
Oh, we have this special drink that came in. Let's try this. I'll get a round of that out here. And do you guys require food?
Please,
It's gonna say.
please.
Yeah, I could eat.
You could
Yeah.
eat? Okay. All right. We'll get that sent out with the special drink.
What is this special drink she's mentioning?
Wink if you think it's poison.
I mean, little
No,
worried.
friends. It's called Sprited Mead. It's
mead.
we just got some in. It's a sparkling mead with a few drops of Sprite's blood, and it's stronger than regular mead. But you get less of a hangover with it. You feel less sick in the morning.
Sprite's blood.
Yeah. Can you elaborate, please?
I'll
No.
take one.
You want it?
We just got it in, and this was how it was billed to us, so we're giving it a shot.
All right, I'll try it.
You seem adventurous. I think you'll like it.
It's one way of putting it.
I'm gonna elbow Davdithas. How hard are we gonna trip?
I don't know.
We need to be somewhere safe.
We're in the Rusty Dragon Inn. Where else is
Okay.
safe? This is
Okay.
the
If
safest
I don't
place.
make it upstairs, you gotta help.
I've already failed that before. So
Okay.
I'm gonna jump in real quick. Great Wolf has given Gunnar a +1 for the night,
Thank you.
so he has that token to use at will. All right, you guys continue. Sorry about that.
I think I'm just gonna go for it. Any objections? Sounds great.
I'll down it at the same time as you.
Right on.
Okay.
All right.
Just go 1, 2, 3, drink.
Yes.
This is my
Gunnar,
adventuring
you-
party. This
you
is
don't
my
seem
adventuring
impressed.
party. This is my adventuring party.
Always an adventure. Always an adventure. So Bethana, a boy comes out and he puts out platters of food in front of you guys. Tonight it's roasted boar with potatoes, and it smells delicious. And it's, a couple horns are placed in front of all of you, and
It's like a halfling's favorite dinner.
and you, if you would like to drink, you can drink. You guys let me know what you're doing, and we'll go from there.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Besides the normal items that you guys are all carrying, and maybe one or two people in the inn have an item on there of magic, but you don't detect any magic coming specifically from the drink.
That is what I was focusing on. So, all right.
Can
I'm
I roll a
happy.
perception to just kind of get up nice and close and inspect it?
I'm gonna just take.
What are you
a
trying to
sip.
get? What are you trying? You just trying to get a idea for what it is, Mihaly?
Yeah, exactly. See if there's any extra information I can glean from it.
I would have to say that would be more of a knowledge nature or knowledge.
Yeah, no sweat. I don't have that. I have
Okay.
Dungeoneering and Arcana.
Yeah, I don't think it would fall under that.
I'm just gonna look at it anyway.
Looks
It's
it looks like drink to you.
What's its
Awesome.
color?
It's typical mead color, like clear to brown, and it's
Okay.
got a spice smell to it.
Okay, all right. I mean, it looks like mead, smells a little bit like mead. So, what do you say, Mihai?
Yeah. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh,
Thank
yeah.
So Davdithas and Mihaly toss it back, and it's a very pleasing taste to them. It's
Delicious.
it's one of the better meads that you have tried in your lifetime, and
Oh,
it seems it's particularly strong, but it goes down smooth.
oh man, I like this
Man,
more
guys,
than
you
the
gotta
winter.
try that. Oh my god.
I told you. I was drinking it, and you guys were like looking at it, and no, just taste it, dude.
The whole blood thing kind of threw me off, if I'm honest.
They're fey. It's no big deal.
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
see, I'm glad you know this because I sure don't. So it's reassuring.
Water. Cool, fresh water.
You don't want any, Gunnar? Come on.
No.
Alrighty.
Man.
All right. So Bethana has the boy run out water to Gunnar.
Screwing with the Fae where I'm from is bad juju, as you guys would put it.
All right. So the night passes. Obviously, Davdithas gets deep in his cups, and
Obviously.
obviously, but the night passes pretty uneventfully. You guys finish up your meal. Amiko does come back, and it looks like she heads off to her room. You know, she smiles and waves as she comes through at you guys. Obviously, appreciative of everything you've done, but it looks like she needs some time by herself after, you know, dealing with the emotional struggle of essentially losing her father. Well, she lost her father, and essentially, you know, her losing her brother in the situation. So as she walks by, she looks at you guys sadly and heads off to her room.
While they're drinking and eating, I'm going to keep a careful eye on Davdithas and Mihaly, just watching them as they're dropping drink after drink after drink.
They're getting drunk. You don't even need a perception.
I love it. Nobody suspects the hat.
Good to know.
I'm going to let you take 0 on that, and you get it.
Fair enough.
Davdithas, man, you're the best, man.
No, you're the best.
Let's get one more. You don't expect to find friends in a town when you're like on the run, and you guys are pretty cool.
Remember when we were?
Wait.
What's up?
What?
Who are you?
I was just saying, you guys are great. Let's get another drink.
Remember
No,
when we
where
were?
was something else in there?
Remember when we were like fighting together and stuff? And there's
Man,
that
that was
guy,
wild.
He like punched himself. It's funny.
What a dingus.
He punched
Oh
himself
my
in the
God.
dingus.
He punched himself
That
in
was
the-
real. Okay.
I can't.
That was real.
Oh, that makes it that much better.
Wow.
Gunnar, man, you gotta have a drink. What are you doing?
I'm good.
All right,
I'm
look,
alright for now.
I'm really tired, so I'll get like 1, maybe 3 more,
Maybe
All right, we'll just take it easy tonight. 1 to 3 more.
and then I gotta go to bed. I gotta talk with Desmond in the morning, and we gotta go find
Man,
Sword.
she's gonna be
She's
pissed.
gonna have words with
Why? She's
you.
not gonna be pissed. Me and Desmond, we know each other.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just
We know each other.
we know
Tight.
each other. Like
Okay.
she like
You're gonna
knows
roll
me.
bluff on that.
I like know where butterflies and stuff, and that's
That's
like
right.
pretty close.
Are you trying to bluff them?
I'm not. I know her butterflies. They show me right here.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All
Oh,
right. So the
God.
night passes. The rest of the night passes uneventfully. If you guys want to go up to your room, you're absolutely more.
think
You're
I'm
absolutely welcome. You ready? All right.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So, as you start to go up the steps, Davdithas and Mihaly, give me some athletics.
Oh, the athletics begin.
Athletics begin.
All right. As you know, I am. Well, acrobatics. Yes. Wait.
Yes, that's
It's
what I meant.
acrobatics, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm looking at my modifier right now, and I'm not feeling good.
3 plus 2 is 5, sir.
3 minus 6 is -3.
Who's going up first?
I think I am. I was pretty tired.
So as Davdithas starts to mount the stairs with Mihaly in tow, who's slapping him on the back and you're the best. You're the best. Davdithas gets about 4 steps up and slips on his own foot and tumbles back down with Mihaly in tow to the bottom of the stairs.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh my.
I'm sorry.
I immediately set down my knife and fork.
Since we're downstairs, should we just get one more anyway?
Oh,
No,
shit.
no, I'm just gonna
Oh,
sleep here. This is,
And I slowly start walking my way over to the two that are collapsed at the bottom of the staircase. And I
Okay.
grab them. I grab Mihaly and toss him over her shoulder. And I pick up Davdithas and I carry him by his belt string. And up the stairs we go.
Oh, it's tight. Oh,
man,
it's
we
so
should go
tight.
up the stairs like this every time.
I don't agree
I,
with that.
I think that's probably a good choice based on your choice of consumption of alcohol. And Luna, what were you doing?
Well, I definitely imbibed a little, but not quite as much as they did.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll acrobatics to get
How
up
many
the
drinks
stairs?
would you say
I
you
would
had?
say I probably had 3.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics, please.
Wow.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
She backflips up the stairs.
No, she literally she walks over to the stairs and she just
Like, guys, why is this so hard?
she sees a
29.
she sees a Gunnar ahead of her walking up the stairs with each of the meatheads over her shoulder, and she just runs and she just kind of does like a parkour off the wall, bounces in front of him, lands in front of him, does ta-da, and just looks at him and goes, I don't know why you guys think this is so hard. And she walks in the room and goes to bed.
Davdithas, I'm totally gonna try that next time, man.
She's a show off and just probably
Totally.
keeps all those tricks in her closet. And just not
I kick
there.
Davdithas' door open. Once on our floor, or just one footed, just boom, kick the door open. And with a mighty heave, I pitch Davdithas on his bed,
Excellent.
and then pitch Mihaly on top of Davdithas.
Mihaly,
This isn't my. Davdithas, get out of my room, man.
And then shut the door.
It's just look. I don't know whose room I'm in. It's bed.
Davdithas and Mihaly, give me concentration. I'm sorry. Give me Constitution saves.
Great.
Like, I
I've
can't
never
words.
had to do that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I can't
that a
words right
fortitude?
now. You are gonna get. You give me a fort save.
Fort save. Okay.
10
23.
plus 1 is 11.
Okay, so Mihaly passes out. With Davdithas, you are still awake, my friend. Barely coherent. But you notice that Mihaly has passed out in the bed.
I'm gonna attempt to venture to his room because I know there's an empty bed there.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics, please.
This is terrible. Can I strip naked first?
No.
If you would like to.
I think I'd like to, because I'm gonna get disrobed in my room. So let's see here.
You can disrobe. You might fall over on your rump, but.
All right. So disrobing,
Oh my god.
and then I'm gonna venture forth.
Okay.
Yes. So 14.
So it is a struggle, but you do make it over to Mihaly's room, and
He
you.
opens the door, I stiff arm him. Nope.
But I just want to go over to his room because there's a bed.
Go lay down.
I'm just gonna lay right down on the floor.
And I shut the door.
And I go to sleep.
Okay.
Naked.
So yes, I'm gonna. He said he went to sleep, so.
Papa Gunnar.
So I'm going to set the scene for you guys. You guys wake up in the morning. It's a beautiful morning. Nothing has disturbed your sleep at night. As the dawn breaks on the house, Mihaly wakes up and he feels the presence of somebody else with him. And essentially, Mihaly is the little spoon right now, and looks back at him and sees a naked Davdithas behind him spooning him.
How did... What?
However,
Dude, Davdithas, wake up.
What?
I'm just gonna stand up and leave. And just walk to my room.
Wait, Mihaly, we didn't.
Well, I don't know, with your track record. You've been batting it out of the park, dude. How charismatic are you?
I want to pray. Just go. Go.
Yep,
Go. Just go. I don't want to talk.
Never happened.
Never happened.
So,
All right.
Mihaly, are you going to your room?
Yep.
Okay. So as you walk out of the room, you see Bathana walk by, look over into the bed, and sees a naked Davdithas. And she looks at you. They did save the town. And she walks off. Davdithas, give me
head back into Davdithas' room.
Davdithas, give me a fort save, please.
Oh, sure. Just that's 22.
Okay, so Davdithas, I'm going to give you a little bit of knowledge on your character. You have successfully fended off the diseases of the women you have encountered in this town. So congratulations to you for dodging that.
Thank you.
All righty.
Thank you very much.
The both of you feel very good. You don't feel like you've had, like you were spent the night drinking. You wake up, you're fine. You feel great.
I'm gonna put my clothes back on. I'm gonna pray.
Okay. Gunnar, what would you like to do this morning?
This morning I was up early. This morning I was up early doing a normal patrol that I would do, a quick circle around before coming back for breakfast. So I'm probably downstairs by the time the two drunkards wake up.
Okay. Idabrix, what would you like to do in the morning?
I am going to get up, get dressed, and I'm going to go find some breakfast and pray that there are more potatoes.
Okay. You are in luck. There is definitely potatoes down there spiced with rosemary and garlic, and they smell fabulous as you walk downstairs.
Well, that's what I would like for breakfast is potatoes and whatever else comes with it.
So Bathana's downstairs and she's working the counter, and she's, I'll get that sent right over. Should I just set up for her? Is everybody going to be here this morning?
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So as Davdithas and Mihaly make their way downstairs, they see their friends Gunnar and Idabrix with food in front of them, already working their way through the meal. And you guys can take it from there.
Oh, so good to see food.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty hungry.
So how are you two feeling?
Fine.
Great.
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Good.
Anyway, let's move on. So
what is for breakfast?
You two have a little fun last night? Have a good time in your sleepover?
Don't know what you're talking about. Anyone seen Amiko today?
Yeah, where is Amiko anyway?
Yeah.
Is she back?
You guys don't see Amiko anywhere.
Yeah.
She's might not be back yet, guys. Like, she may have taken some time.
I thought we saw her last night when she...
Yeah, passing through.
Yeah, I want to make sure she's okay. That's all.
So you two slept well then?
I feel great. Feel fantastic.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
best sleep.
Wonderful.
Best sleep I've ever had.
Oh, I bet. I hear Davdithas has an effect on people.
Oh,
well.
No.
I was
Look,
warmer than usual.
When are we going for the sword, man?
Yeah, the sword. How about that?
The sword. Yes.
Okay.
The sword.
So, based on your knowledge, you guys know it's about a 45-minute ride out there. You're going to have to work your way through the tree line and find your way to the mountain line. The mountain line was probably about 15-20 minutes north of where you guys were the last time you were checking for the... it was in the... it was about 15 minutes north of where you were previously, when you were looking for the mushrooms, the shashins.
The shashins.
Yes.
And I mean, if we're going back to that area anyway, why don't we grab a few of those suckers? That was pretty wild, right?
Oh God.
It's a bad idea.
Guys, look, I'm just after experiences here. Let's indulge.
So
What's it gonna hurt? Let's get some.
all right, so I'm gonna pop a map for you guys just so you guys can see around what we're talking about. So just to make sure we're all on the same page right here. So it would be right in this area here. This is the Tickwood, and that is the mountain line they were talking about. Oh, give me 1 second. I gotta do this thing. So again, it's about a 45-minute ride out there, and then you would have to, make your way through the forest.
All right, not too bad. I mean, anyone want to hit up some shops before we go out?
And we do have some newfound riches, let's say. Perhaps there's something we could acquire.
So you guys are talking over each other a little bit. Let's go one at a time. Does anybody want to... What kind of shop is somebody interested in? What do you guys want to do in town before you leave?
I'd like to find the weapon shop
Okay.
or a blacksmith per se.
Okay. Is there a particular item you're looking for?
I'm looking for a star knife and maybe a javelin or two.
Okay. We can definitely find that.
Yeah.
I pull out the haversack that we have,
Yep.
and I'm going through it, and I'm going, all right, guys, what are we selling?
Everything we're not going to use.
Those pouches of gold and silver, are they worth much? Someone can appraise those for us, I'm sure.
Can I roll an appraise check?
I believe you can. I'm trying to remember if that is untrained. If you can.
I
do
have
that.
it trained.
You have it trained. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's a 24.
Nice.
Well,
Okay. Let's see.
So we have the 6 pouches of gold dust and 6 pouches of silver dust.
Okay. Give me. Yeah. I'll take the one roll for that. I'm just
Okay.
gonna look at your character sheet, and because I don't remember off the top of my head how much they are worth.
Sure.
So, the pouches of silver dust are worth 5 gold apiece, and you think the pouches of gold are worth 50? No, that's 50 gold apiece.
50 gold for each bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
Oh.
should sell these. Yep. So we
Okay.
gotta find somebody that wants those. Let's see. We have this shield. There's a
Idabrix,
short
are you going to
bow.
share the correct amount that they are worth with the party?
Maybe. I haven't
Because
decided.
I
as
think we should sell
as
them.
it
How
stands
much
right
do you
now,
think
they
we'll
have
get
no
for
I
them?
as it stands right now, they have no idea what the worth of is.
Well, right now I'm just listing off all the things that we have to sell.
Okay.
So
I'm just saying the
Yeah.
information I gave you is I
Yep.
gave to you. They
it's
don't
just
know.
me. Yep. Nope. I know. So yeah. So I'm listing off. I'm like, we've got these 6 pouches of gold dust, 6 pouches of silver dust. We've got this shield, this short bow. There's some earrings in here. Like,
So
where
you
should we go?
So where I mean that's whatever you can find pretty much. You can find an armor shop. You can find a general goods shop. Any kind of shop you're looking for in town. So you just have to tell me what you would be looking for.
I guess I will start with the armor shop.
Okay. So let me look it up real quick and we will find where they are. Boom, boom. I'm gonna say you guys can make your way over there. I mean, it's in town, so you can, it'll take it, no one in town is more than a half-hour walk. So, you guys can start making your way over there, and
Okay.
we'll do that. If you guys want to go together, you are more than welcome. I'm just trying to find the information real quick.
Okay, so we'll visit an armor shop. Where else should we check out?
we're going to need supplies in case we get caught out in the
Davdithas
woods
said he
again.
Yep, and Davdithas said he wanted to look for weapons.
I've got a couple of potions. Do you think that's enough?
For now, between the potions and Davdithas' healing, we should be all right.
Okay.
Okay, so so you guys are I would assume you're gonna ask like in the inn where you would go.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would.
So Bethanis says, "Oh, you could go over to Savannah's armory. She if you're looking to sell armor and arms, that'd be a good place to it. I'm gonna pop the map of Sandpoint so you guys can see, and I'll give you the direct where it is. All right, so it's this shop right here. So you're probably, you're like a block or two away from you're at the Rest of Dragon. You're probably a block or two away over there.
All right.
All right. Easy enough. I've
gonna
had
start
bigger
there.
walks in my day.
All right, so we go there first,
Okay.
right?
Indeed.
All right, so you guys, you make your way over to the armory, Savannah's armory. When you get over there, it's a decent sized shop. The doors open as you walk over. You guys walk in and you see a figure staring at you. She is armored. She has metal pauldrons on, a chainmail chest piece, and as well as padded armor and typical clothes under that. It's like some green jerkins and some boots. Oh, friends, how you doing today?
Hello, well met.
Hi.
Evening.
What can I help
Morning.
you with?
Well, we are
Go ahead.
we're looking to do some shopping, I believe.
Okay, is something in particular you're looking for?
Well, I myself am looking for perhaps a star knife and maybe some javelins.
Let's see if we can. We could probably rifle that up. So star knife. Let's see. She starts. She takes out a register in front of her. It's like a tally sheet, and she starts looking for it. Star knife. Yeah, we should have one of those. 25 gold.
25 gold. That makes sense.
She just kind of shakes her head at you.
Any discount for the heroes of Sandpoint?
Oh, you're the heroes of Sandpoint?
I twirl what little hair I have and I say, yes. Yes, we are.
I'll tell you what, I'll do 20 on that star knife for you.
You are a very nice person. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Savannah.
Savannah. That's very nice to meet you. I'm Davdithas.
I've heard about you.
Here we go again.
It's all true.
What does
It's
that
all
mean?
every
It's
word.
all true. It's all true. So it's like a baby's arm.
I just
Holding an apple.
I just take 20 gold out and I put it on the counter.
All right, so let me drag that to your inventory, and you're gonna have to build an attack with that, Davdithas. So
Okay.
let me do that. Boom, boom. And inventory. You just make sure. Can you just let me know that? Make sure that goes in there. Open
Okay,
your.
Yep, I see it.
Okay. And deduct the 20 gold from your sheet, please.
Done.
Excellent. Anybody else? Anybody else looking? Oh, you wanted some javelins as well, correct?
Yeah, if you have them.
How many are you looking for?
Maybe 2. Just just to have them.
Yeah, we got
Twiddle
some
mark.
of those. We got How many you want?
Yeah, let's do 2.
All right, those are 1 gold a piece.
There you go. You're quite a reasonable shopkeep here.
Yeah.
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 And again, I just gotta drive that in your sheet. Hold on 1 second.
Perfect.
So you can change that to 2.
Okay.
In your, I believe it'll allow you to change that to 2.
Done. And subtracting 2 gold pieces.
Okay.
Done.
How about any of you good people?
I have some stuff to sell.
You have some stuff to sell. What do you got to sell?
Well, I pull the bag out. I'm like, is there a counter somewhere that I could like just put some stuff on?
Yeah. Come right over here. Come right over. She leads you over to a different part of the shop, and there's a table there. It looks like it's an area built for repairing stuff and getting stuff ready to sell.
Okay. So I pull out the pouches of the gold dust, the pouches of the silver dust. I pull out a short bow.
Let's okay. Let me do
And a
this.
set of small studded leather armor.
Small studded leather armor. Okay. And the hold on. So much of these little tabs I gotta open to get a cost.
Sorry.
So we said studded leather, the small studded armor,
Yep.
silver and gold dust, and what else?
And a short bow.
Short
A small
bow.
short bow.
Small short bow. I'm looking in your character sheet to see if I see it. Like crossbow. I see it. I do see it now.
Yep.
Okay. Let me look at this real quick and we'll give you an offer.
Okay.
I'll give you 75 gold for it. All of it.
No dice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Those are 50 per. I'm sorry.
Yep.
So that would be 25. That would be 300. 300. I'll give you 280 for everything.
325.
Give me a diplomacy.
There is no way this is gonna work.
You
I
never
shouldn't say
know.
that. I know.
You never know.
Oh my
gosh.
Wow.
Amazing.
So 23.
Nice shot.
Since you're the heroes of Sandpoint, I'll go 300.
All right.
You good? Deal met?
Deal met.
Deal met. So just delete those out of your sheet and
Yep.
add 300. And if you're going to split it with the party, then that's up to you.
We'll see.
Ow.
We would have saw
We'll
this
see.
happen.
Oh,
Right?
absolutely. You absolutely see
We're
this
standing
happen.
right there. We saw 300 gold in exchange for the items.
Right.
Okay. Oops.
Hey, Idabrix.
Yeah.
Money for the poor.
Guys, I was waiting until we got out of the store.
Sorry. Just you know, I mean, I see 300 javelins you just got there. You know. Sorry, we'll sort it out.
Can I
Sort it
get,
out.
does anybody else looking for anything?
None at this time, no.
Do you have anything that a magic user like myself might want?
Probably not. There's probably better places for you in town.
Do you have any magical items? Can I detect magic in your store?
I would appreciate it if you didn't.
Is that weird?
That is a weird.
See where I come from, it's not all that weird, but okay, sure.
Okay.
You know, local customs.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I'll just like slowly back out.
We occasionally get magic items in here. You'd have to check back. We don't have anything currently right now.
From the doorway. I'm like, okay, bye.
All right. Bye. Have a good day. Thanks for coming in. Come back often. Okay.
Alright.
So you guys leave the shop. Do you have any other places in mind you would like to go before you leave?
General store for supplies.
What kind of stuff you looking for, Gunnar?
I need some more rope. I need some manacles, and I need some more trail rations.
Okay, absolutely. So the general store, you guys know, Davdithas definitely knows where the general store is.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
Where I gotta find the place. I forget where it's actually in the map, but there it is. So it is down here. You guys know it very well because Vinder is the father of Shalis, who Davdithas had a little encounter with.
Yeah, he did.
So you guys are gonna make your way over there?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Okay. As you open the shop, you see Vinder there. Vinder's eyes pop up and he sees Davdithas. Oh, friend, welcome back. What can I do for you?
Hello. Well,
Davdithas, you know this guy?
Yes, I inspected his basement for goblins.
Cool.
Did you?
Yes.
And what did it come up with?
No goblins. They were safe.
No goblins? You were safe?
Oh, thank
They were
God.
safe.
That's
yes.
so good.
That's good to
Yes.
hear.
You
Isn't
truly
it?
are a hero, Davdithas.
Thank you.
Truly.
Oh,
Truly.
Yes.
man of the people.
It's
You could say that.
what do you find folk looking for today?
Trail rations, manacles, rope.
How many sets of manacles?
3.
I can do. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. We'll do 24 gold for all of that.
Okay. I also need 2 nets. Hooked nets.
I think we'd have to, are you talking like a fishing net?
Yes.
Okay, let me see if we have something like that. Hey Shalis, do we have any fishing nets back there? I'll
Just
check in a
gonna turn
second,
around.
Dad. I'm looking now.
I'm gonna like turn my back to the events happening.
Davdithas, are you okay, buddy?
Hey, yeah, just
How
enjoying
many
the
how
weather
many
out
they
there.
how many do you need, Dad?
2.
2? Shalis, bring out 2. So you guys see Shalis come out of the back and she's got nets in her hands and she goes, oh, Davdithas, how are you doing?
Hey, hi, hey, how are you?
You know, I meant to thank you for checking my basement, and I maybe we can.
Did you mount this man's daughter?
Are you saying this in front of the man?
Oh.
Are you saying this out loud right now?
He looks right now. He's blushing and turned away. Her commentary. He's like, what?
Oh.
Whoa, Gunnar.
Okay, so
I don't think you know what you're talking about. All right.
I probably don't.
So
But that's
Vinder-
the way it looks.
Vinder kind of looks a little perplexed at right now. Gunnar, give me a. I'm gonna have you. I don't even know. Give me a stealth check.
Sure.
Stealth check.
This is a weird one.
This is a really weird one.
Oh,
That's 15.
so he kind of looks over at Davdithas, and his face gets a little cloudy, but he doesn't really say anything. He swings back over to Gunnar. Gunnar, yeah, here are the nets. Like I said, 24 gold. Did I say 24 gold for everything?
Yeah.
Okay, let me open your character sheet. I'll drop that in there for you, Gunnar.
Thank you very
While
much.
Gunnar is doing that, I pull out a set of silver earrings and ask if this will help cover some of the cost.
Let me take a look at those. If 1 second, and I'm gonna open your character as well. Let's see the silver earrings. Oh yeah, those will definitely cover it.
All right, here you go. Done.
Alrighty. So Idabrix, you can delete those from your character sheet, and I'm gonna grab the fishing nets and put those in your inventory, as well as the manacles. And you could just change that to 2, Gunnar.
Okay.
And the manacles as well.
And so, Gunnar, that wouldn't have cost you anything because those earrings covered the whole thing.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so you have manacles and you have your the rope. You can assume under your. We'll put that under your adventures kit.
Adventures kit. Okay.
Yep. And rations are almost non-weight. So.
Okay.
You guys are good. Anything else I can help you guys with?
I'm good. I'm gonna head out.
Gunnar, you
Yeah.
got us some trail rations?
I did.
Okay.
It's great to see you, sir. Great to see you. I'm gonna go. Yes.
So as you guys go to leave, Shayla says, Davdithas, I'm going to join you for dinner sometime at the, where are you guys staying?
Oh, we're at the Rusty Dragon Inn.
Yeah, the one in the north. The other one. What's the other one called?
Boom! Gunnar just drops it.
No love.
I'm gonna
There's
look
no
over
love.
to her father and I'm gonna say, just so you know, Gunnar doesn't know what he's talking about. He was with me that night.
He was with you, that's for sure.
No,
What
that
are
night.
you talking
Is-
about?
I'm
What-
not
okay.
lie.
What is going on?
Is that when we had the naked bath?
Yes.
Okay.
Naked.
I put the haversack back on and I
They-
just walk out the door.
Okay, Idabrix.
They like to play these tricks and these funny jokes. They're not from around here.
Are you bluffing?
It's hard to understand. So,
Are you
We are
bluffing?
from around
I
here.
suppose in a sense I kind of am.
Okay, so roll it.
Don't fail me now. 15.
He believes you.
Oh. Yeah, they're not from
Okay,
around
all right.
here, and
I
it's
know
just-
how it is. I know
Yeah.
how it is going out with your friends. You
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you guys,
Yeah.
thank you so much. Thank you for defending the town, and I hope this serves you well in your adventures.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You have a good one.
Okay.
Let's go.
Are you guys ready to set out?
We're good
Yes.
Okay. Unless there's any actions you'd like to take along the way, you guys make it successfully out to the Tickwood Forest. It takes you about 45 minutes to an hour. You land. I'm going to pop the map again, so you guys have perspective. You think you have to be going into this area, which is like I said, about 20 minutes north of where you currently were. There's a mountain line, and you guys land on the corner of it, like around here. You guys crossed over there before. You're pretty familiar with this, so you think you're confident you can make your way through up into that area with ease. but you do know that you have to leave your horses at the line because it's not roomy enough through the woods to make your way out there.
All right. Well, we've done this before.
Mm-hmm.
You guys ready to venture forth?
Yes, they'll ever be.
Mr. DM, how thick are these fishing nets with the hooks?
Are you saying how thick is the
Like, how heavy gauge is it? Like, how much weight can they hold?
I would say they could hold a typical humanoid.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that's fairly accurate, that they could hold a typical humanoid.
Fantastic.
Somebody of your stature with your strength would probably be able to break through it.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Okay. Because what I'm picturing is you taking the ropes and looking at the thickness and then, like, testing it and
Yep.
like pulling it apart. That's how I took that. So.
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
So let me know what you guys are doing.
Well, we can continue the trek once we get to the river, or we can stop and I can try to catch us some lunch.
I say we catch some lunch.
Why'd you say
I was
it
going
like
to say
that?
something, and then I went, nope.
I mean, sure, we're gonna need it, right?
From an outside's perspective, I pictured you guys walking out of the store and, like, Gunnar and somebody looking over at Davdithas. Are we not going to talk about this?
Nope.
But that is in the
Not right
past.
now.
We are moving on from that. So Gunnar, do
moving
you
on.
want to hunt down some local game, or what are you looking to do? Forage or?
We're at the river. I've got 2 fishing nets. I'm going to use one of them.
All right, give me
a.
All right, give me a survival.
Yep.
So Gunnar casts his recently acquired nets into the river, and is
First cast, not so good.
yeah, you get a couple little fish, and you're just, you think you're not gonna get much meat off those fish.
Yeah. For my second attempt, I'm going to take a 10 and really set up the net and
Okay.
and take my time with it and get the
All right.
throw perfect before
Alrighty.
I cast out into the river again.
Alrighty.
So that'll give me a total of 15.
Okay, which would be a 20 with the net. So, so as you cast the net out, you come in with a pretty good haul. You got more fish you think that you could consume in a meal or two.
Fantastic. I'll pull everything ashore and we'll untangle the net and start recasting and leave the fish on the shore and start skinning and descaling.
Okay, it takes you about 15-20 minutes to do it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And then what would you like to do?
Start up a fire and start cooking.
Alrighty. So the whole process takes you about a half hour. You're pretty proficient in the woods. You've done this before in battle. You've been out in the wild. So the whole thing takes you about 35 minutes, 30-40 minutes to do, including eating.
Fantastic. So a nice little meal for everybody while we sit and relax for a little bit after a long walk and a long morning.
I agree. Thank you for
So-
doing that, Gunnar.
The 2 of your heads, the 3 of you, your heads are all right? Not cloudy at all?
Nope.
I actually feel awesome. It's kind of strange. I'm not sure I've ever felt this good after being that drunk. Does that make any sense? Do you know what I mean, right?
I feel
Well,
the
I mean,
same.
she
It is a
did
little
say
odd.
that there was less of a hangover with the sprited mead, so.
I'm gonna drink that stuff all the time.
Man, we should have got some to go.
That's
I
a
don't
brilliant
think that's a
idea.
good idea.
That's a brilliant idea.
It's a brilliant
I think
idea.
It's a good idea.
The best idea
Well,
I've ever heard.
Friends
it's too late
don't-
now,
friends
but
don't
we can
let-
consider this.
Friends don't let friends
Fred-
adventure and drink.
Oh, God.
Don't drink and ride.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you guys wouldn't want to progress into the woods, Gunnar, I'm just gonna need a survival from you.
Sure.
And like I said, you guys are pretty familiar with this area. You're confident you can make your way through.
That's a 20.
And within 20, you are very confident in your way to get through this. So you guys make it out there in about 25 minutes, which is faster than you have before. You are progressing past the area where you're previously, and you come up to the line of the mountain, like the base of the mountain line, where Father Zantus said he kind of felt the presence of evil before.
I'm gonna start casting or focusing detect magic.
Okay.
Do I sense anything around me immediately?
No, not immediately.
Okay, I'm just gonna let the party know that I'm doing that. Guys, I'm just gonna kind of feel around and see if I can sense anything magical.
Yeah,
I'll
we see.
Walk quietly behind you.
Yeah, we see that. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well, I didn't know if you were paying attention.
let
I
me
always
know
pay
how
attention.
you guys are searching. Like, are you like, give me an idea for how you're searching the area.
I myself, we're looking for a cave, right?
Yep.
That's what we were told. So I'm kind of looking for. Do we see the entrance to the cave yet?
No.
Okay. So I'm looking for like a rock face or some type of area where I might expect to find a cave, and I'm just
Okay.
kind of heading towards, I guess, hills, mountains.
Okay.
You know.
Are you walking down the line of the mountains, or what are you doing? Are you like doing a quick scan, or how are you doing this?
I'm looking around. I'm mostly following Gunnar's lead because he seems to be the man with the skills.
Okay.
He's got more outdoor skills than the rest of us combined.
That's true. It's very true.
Okay. Well, as you guys walk down the path, I mean the base of the mountain, Mihaly, you're keeping your detect magic up and concentrating on it.
Yep.
Okay. Davdithas, I'm gonna have you give me a perception, please.
Sure. Boop, boop, boop. Perception. 20.
So Davdithas, your heritage helps you in this aspect. You're walking down along the line, and your eye catches a spot. You look over, and something doesn't look right. And what you're looking at is you're seeing a line in the rock that kind of looks out of place. It looks man-made rather than a natural like split in the rock.
Hey, hold up, everyone. Take a look over there.
Did you find something?
Yeah, actually, look at that. Look at that rock over there. Doesn't look quite right. It almost looks man-made.
That is odd.
Let's go check it out.
So as you guys inspect it more, Davdithas, you think this is some kind of opening that was hidden? There has to be some kind of way to open it. It's so the best way to describe it is it looks like a crack in the rock coming down. It comes up about 8 feet, and when you walk by it, so if you're looking at it on an angle, it looks like just like a crack. But as you you stare straight into it, it's not something you would otherwise see. It's very hard to pick up. There is the crack looks wider. It's like almost like an optical illusion when you look at it. When you take a casual look at it from the side, it almost looks like it's hidden. But if you're looking directly at it and you know what you're looking at, the space between the crack is much bigger. So at the point where you would initially touch it, it's only about the length of a half a thumbnail. But as you look down into it, it widens up to a couple, the length of a thumb. So it looks like somebody could get a hand down in there.
I'd like to feel about.
Gonna feel
area.
about.
I'm gonna put my hand in there.
Okay.
Feel about it. Yeah.
All right. Give me a perception. Let's start there.
Sure. That is a 21.
Wow.
Okay. So as you're feeling around in there, your hand suddenly touches what feels like a piece of wood. It feels kind of like you can feel about 2 or 3 inches of it, and as you wrap your finger around it, there's slight give as you pull it towards you, and you hear a and all of a sudden the door starts to swing forward.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Is it trapped?
Doesn't look like a trap so far.
I'd take 2 steps back.
I just nod surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my hand out and just take a step back.
Okay. All right. As the door rolls back to the cave, a rush of stale, unpleasant air escapes. The light from outside the door illuminates about 15 feet into the cave, and you see what appears to be a dusty cave untouched by time with rough-hewn walls inside. And I'm going to bring up a map for you. Ooh, a map. A wild map has appeared. All right, let me share that with you real quick. So that's about as far as you can see into the cave at the moment. And you guys can let me know what you would like to do.
Idabrix, do you want to check for traps?
The door... okay, yeah, go ahead. Sorry,
No, really, Mike. Please continue.
Yeah, all right.
I will check for traps just in case.
Let's see Idabrix's skilled roll at checking for traps.
Yeah, let's.
Actually, it's a +8, right?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you don't find any traps.
Okay. I don't find anything here, guys. So.
I'm assuming there's no illumination coming from within the cave.
You don't say anything. You only can see about 15 feet in front of you.
I'm gonna cast light on my shield.
Okay.
Anyone want a little light as we go in? No lights.
I just shake my head no because I'm focusing.
Light would probably be a good idea.
Where do you want it? Tell me where you want it.
My shield.
All right. Cast light right on a shield.
So Mihaly, if you were still concentrating as the door opens up, you feel the faint presence of magic to your west.
If I talk, does it break my concentration?
Yes.
That's why I've just been kind of playing as a mute. I'll just mime my way through it now. Can I get any information from that? Like, do I have any concept of what it is, or is it just like a...
You just feel a magical presence over there, yep. Presence of something magical.
I'm just going to hold up my hand and point and shake my head. No.
I'm going to point back at him, and I'm going to be like, yeah.
So Davdithas, as you cast light on your shield, you're standing outside, but the light shines into the tunnel. So I'm going to open up a little bit more of that so you can see.
All right.
So you can see about this much, I would say. You wouldn't be able to see to the east of that, because that would be out of your view. But
okay, I get you. Well, Gunnar, shall we take the lead?
Indeed.
All right. Looks like we've got a fork in the road here.
So I step in and I hug the wall towards our right or the north of the map.
Okay.
And take some slow, casual steps in, keeping eyes on the floor and the wall.
Let me get you guys your characters down on the map, and you guys can move as you see fit.
Okay.
So I'm doing it right now.
I do have knowledge dungeoneering.
Mm-hmm.
Does this look like it's all human made and carved?
Give me a knowledge engineering.
That would be an 18.
So you think
18.
this was a natural cave that was also worked by by hands? It looks like it was widened and refined a little bit, but it's still pretty rough. And it's it has a pretty dusty smell inside. Like there was very stale air in there, and it hasn't been disturbed for a while.
Okay. So with my roll, if you want me to roll again, let me know. But how probable is it to take these walls and these floors and this cave system and set up traps in them?
I don't feel like that would be something you'd get from knowledge engineering. I feel like you would get... I think Idabrix might have the skills.
Yeah, I do.
Would this be something we should walk out or look out for while we keep going, Idabrix? Traps and
I don't know,
things set up.
Is it?
This is going to be your character's based on your character's knowledge. There's not really a, you would. I mean, you can look around for traps, and and I'll let you know if you see anything. But the caution is going to be based on how you guys want to approach walking in here.
Okay. I heard tales of an adventurer, a man who frequented caves and searched for artifacts by the name of Jones. I don't know if you've ever heard of his tales before, but
Was
I
the
always
gentleman
worry
with the
that
whip.
No, the hat.
I heard he had a really great hat.
I take off my nobleman's hat and put it on.
and a hand
name
crossbow
was
of
Indiana.
legends. Well. So I worry about these things after hearing these tales.
Wait,
So,
this guy hated snakes too, right?
I don't recall that much of the stories.
That's too bad.
All right. So
I guess I'll continue leading the post.
I'm right behind you, buddy.
Makes sense because you guys have light on your shields.
Hey, I offered it to you.
Okay.
You want me to?
No, I'm good. I'll stay right behind you guys.
All right.
I am the giant target that everyone will shoot at.
That's what I like about you.
That's kind of right.
You're
All
just
right.
the slightly smaller target that everyone will shoot at next.
You're the backup target.
Davdithas, I will show you the world in wonders.
Oh, you already have.
Okay. So if advance if you're ready, or do whatever you would like to do.
Move up to there, right in the break.
Okay. So as you move up, you, my friend, let me grab this.
Love it when the DM says, "Let me grab this."
He's probably just grabbing all the fat loot we're gonna get.
Yeah, that's probably it.
right.
That's
Yeah.
totally it.
Davdithas, I want you to look up real quick, and what do you see? I'm gonna answer for you. You see rocks.
They fall.
I back up. I'm like Mihaly. I'm like pushing him backwards. Back up.
Gunnar, before you stands two skeletons, long dead, with the flesh having rotted from their bones a long time ago. Rags hang from their bodies, but you think at one time they were finery, but now they are tattered and threadbare. As you watch, a spark flares up in their sockets, their heads turn in your direction, and they lurch towards you. And with that, we're going to be on initiative.
This is why we burn our dead.
And I'm going to give you a picture of what you're looking at, and you guys have seen these before. But you are looking at, as I just described, two bodies in there, and they lurch towards you. So we're going to need some initiatives.
God
I roll 15.
damn it.
18.
It was a 17 for me.
5.
Okay. We're going to go to the top of the order, and with that, this the one that appears to be wearing a dress is going to start to groan and lurch forward towards you. Davdithas, you are up.
Okay. I am going to cast True Strike. Actually, I'm gonna move. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15. I'm gonna move 20 feet, and I'm going to cast True Strike on
Okay.
myself.
Give me a perception.
Sure. That is a 22.
Okay. Anything else that would you like to do before your turn is over?
That's all.
Okay. So as Davdithas steps forward, he beseeches Desna to make his next strike true. Idabrix, you're up.
I am gonna take a. No, I'm not. I'm gonna stay right where I am, and I'm gonna load my crossbow.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire past Gunnar and Davdithas.
That's fine. They're friendly targets.
I know, but I still always feel bad because I could roll a 1. Okay.
Don't
and
curse yourself like that. Nobody needs that
Oh,
negativity in their life.
You have no idea. I'm going to attack the one that is further, the one that's closer to Davdithas.
Okay.
And that is a 14.
So 14 does not hit the skeleton's AC. So as Idabrix steps up and presents her she loads a bolt into the crossbow. And are you using your new +1 crossbow?
I am using my new +1 crossbow.
Okay, just checking. Presents her crossbow, fires at the skeleton, and it whizzes through its rib cage and out the back. Mihaly, you're up, my friend.
Oh, okay. I'm going to advance a little bit to the side of Gunnar. And I'm going to look at casting grease in there to block their advance.
Okay.
Or at least make it.
So you're casting it
difficult.
between Davdithas and the skeleton with the female rags that's marched towards you guys.
That is correct, yes.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the range. It is 25 plus 5 every 2 levels, so 25.
And how much of an area does it cover?
10 square feet.
Okay.
So I would like to do... Oh, sorry, my points just disappeared. Not this. Sorry. Can I move it?
You should
There
be
we
able to.
go.
Yep.
That.
You want to do that? Okay. And
no, wait. Sorry, I'll do that. I'm sorry.
okay, so you're gonna cast it at the feet of the skeleton. And it's kind of blocking the channel from which they're coming from. So, what's your DC on that spell?
That would be my base 10 plus charisma modifier is 4, and it is a level 1, which is 15, and then +1 because it's a conjuration, and I have a feat for spell focus. For
Excellent.
So 16.
Okay. So let me look at our friend here, and we will see. We will roll his save. So he has. Here we go. So he does not make a save. So the creature falls to his feet in front of you guys. Would you like to play any other? So as Mihaly steps forward and casts this spell, grease forms at the feet of the skeleton. The skeleton, stumbles and falls to the ground in front of you guys.
Yeah, no more actions. I'm fine.
Okay. So you see the second skeleton behind him, and this one is dressed in clothes, and they're more, it's like more of a man. But the clothes are still in tatters, but it's more of a manly clothes, and he starts to walk towards you. As he gets to the grease and tries to progress through, let's see if he makes his save. And he does not, and he falls to his feet as well. Gunnar, you're up.
All right, let's finish off these bad guys. I charge through and up, and skeleton to the north.
Give me
gonna get an attack.
Before you attack, Gunnar, can you give me a perception, please?
Sure thing. That's an 8.
Okay. And so Gunnar, you're free to attack. So as Gunnar charges forward into a line at the skeleton that's wearing the female clothes, he presents. What weapon are we swinging with, sir?
Oh, the mighty great hammer, my friend.
The mighty great hammer. He comes in and takes a swing at the skeleton and rolls a.
Total of 19 for a hit.
That does hit the AC of the creature. And it is prone, so it's a little easier than.
He takes a mighty 8 damage.
So Gunnar comes down with his hammer, runs in and comes down with his hammer and smashes into the skull of the skeleton. It crushes to dust and the thing stops moving. And that is this one, so they are gone. Okay, and would you like to make any other actions, Gunnar?
That would be it for me. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome. That brings us here. So That brings us to the skeleton. So the skeleton's going to make an attempt to stand up. Let's see if it does. Oh, that was a bad roll. I didn't even roll on the thing. The skeleton is unable to get up at this point. Davdithas, you are up, my friend.
Okay. Am I able to just move straight to here? I'm not sure if that little rock face like blocks me or not.
No, you're good. You can move around that.
Perfect.
And
All
so since the enemy is, no, it wouldn't matter either way. Can you, before you make an action, can you give me a perception check, please?
With pleasure. I'm so perceptive today.
Actually, you don't even need the perception check because at this point you moved up and the light illuminates another figure in the corner over there. So with that, I want to make sure you guys know what you're looking at here.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend. It is a friend.
Oh God.
So what stands before you is clearly another undead figure. It's holding a sword in your hand, and it's wearing a more ornate clothes and armor, and it has a headdress, and its eyes are glowing blue. As the light hits it, it starts to wade in.
Mihaly?
So for how this technically is work is the creature held in action. As soon as it saw a valid target, it started to move forward. So Davdithas, as soon as we resolve this action, it will be back to you, okay?
Sure thing.
All right. So he's going to try to hit you with his sword. He comes in and he has a short sword in his hand and he takes a swing at you. Or AC 16. Does that hit, sir?
Does not.
It does not hit. Okay. So it is back to your turn.
All right. Even though I see a new threat approach, I'm still going to take a swing at the former enemy.
Before you do so, let me give him the correct status so that it'll work appropriately.
Okay.
So
I am gonna have a +20 modifier on this as well. So.
Okay, so he has it anyway. I give it to him. You can go, sir.
I would love to. Here we go.
Don't roll the one.
It's just the only thing that could stop me now.
Oh.
Here we go. That is a 38.
So Davdithas, with the guidance of his patron Desna, strikes true at the skeleton that's on the ground.
And that is going to be for 6 damage.
Okay, so as the might of Desna guides his hand, he brings his hammer down onto the skeleton. It flies apart in pieces, and you have laid that unrestful spirit to rest.
I did it.
With that, it's going to bring us to Idabrix. So Idabrix, you don't currently see the target that is engaged to the west of Davdithas. What you think you see right now is that oh, thank you so much, Great Wolf. I will use that. Great Wolf has gifted me a token, guys.
No.
Oh man.
Okay. So you currently see the targets go down, and you do not see the target to the west of Davdithas.
Before I move up, I'm gonna yell up to Gunnar and Davdithas. What do you see?
I'm just gonna make a noise like ah.
He's gonna squeal.
Yeah.
And guys, with that, Idabrix, we're gonna take a quick break, guys, and Idabrix will be able to resolve her turn when we come back from the break.
Sounds good.
Okay. So I'm gonna cut the cast loose so they can go use the restrooms and get drinks and all that fun stuff, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys for a second. I want to thank you guys for always for coming out. You guys are an amazing community out there. The community is getting nothing but bigger and bigger, and we appreciate you guys coming out and hanging out with us. I'm just gonna fix something real quick. Okay, we are good. So again, thank you so much for coming out, and I like to take this time when we take a break real quick to thank the people that come out every week and support us. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for coming out and enjoying us, enjoying the show with us. Come back, give us a follow, follow the channel. You can also get caught up right here on Twitch. We have our videos up. Just look for the Tabletop Tavern section under the How I Nerd channel, and you can watch all the VODs there. As well as you can go to YouTube, youtube.com/How I Nerd. All our videos are up there as well. It's a great place. And if you want to support us, you can toss the YouTube channel a follow. We're trying to share this this great game and this great community with as many people as I can find. So thank you so much. And a big shout out to everybody who does their, who supports us financially. Our Patreon is blowing up, and we have, nothing from myself and the cast. We have, people joining the Patreon, and it's just a wonderful thing. So we like to give you guys a shout out every week and let you know how much we appreciate that. So I'm going to give a list. I'm getting the current list of our patrons, and we will give the people their due. So we like to thank Dirtbag Don, Riot Extreme, Appa Yip, Heron, Nate Westling, Stormbringer 808, and Wolfgar 1920. So thank you guys so much for supporting us on Patreon. And if you want to give us a shout, patreon.com/Tabletop Tavern. You can support us for as little as $1 a month. And Patreon, it takes the least amount of money from us. So thank you so much. And I'm going to let you guys take a couple minutes, and we'll be back in a few to continue the adventure. All right, everybody, how are we doing? We are coming back from our break to find Idabrix. Gonna make her action. Idabrix, you are up. What would you like to do?
All right, so I just yelled up ahead and asked what they saw, and the response that I got, and that was not from Gunnar, by the way, which would have been priceless, but it wasn't.
How do you know?
Because Davdithas said, I went,
Gunnar's voice doesn't go that high.
I figured Gunnar just threw his voice,
Okay.
Made it sound like it came from you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move up, let's see. Let me look. 1, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move up 20 feet. I think that's 20. If I counted right. 5, 10, 15, 20. And then from there, I should be able to see.
You do see the baddie over there. Yep.
Yeah. The
okay.
Dude.
If you are going to take a shot at him, it will be at a -4 because he is in combat with Davdithas.
Yep. I am not going to take a shot at him right now.
Okay. Are you just going to hold an action, or you just?
Yes.
Oh, you done with your turn? Okay.
Yep. I'm going to hold an action.
All right. Mihaly, you're up, friend.
All right, so I'm gonna, I guess, seeing Idabrix move up, I'm just gonna be like, hey, what's going
on? There's a dude up here. You need to come.
I'm gonna step up behind her. I can see him from here, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna cast Grease in the squares behind him.
Okay, the one he's in.
Davdithas, the one that he's in, and I'll draw a square.
Okay, but the one he is in and the one behind them.
That's correct.
Okay.
Wait, can I do that, or does that not work? Because
it would kind of go up the wall. It wouldn't be in an actual square. You know what I mean?
I think I'm okay with this one, though, if that's okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Because then he can't move north.
Okay, so Davdithas
cast DC 16.
Okay, thank you. I will. I'm gonna roll this, and we'll see what his. Let's see, where is it? Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And he makes it. He stands there, unfazed by your spell. Would you like to take any other actions?
Nope.
So Mihaly steps forward, cast the spell. Grease appears at the feet of the skeleton in front of you, and about 10 feet and behind him. The skeleton looks he looks uneasy for a second, but he is able to regain, maintain his upright status. That guy is dead, and that brings us to Gunnar.
So,
I want to, real quick, Gunnar, and I apologize. I want to point out that this is not quite like anything you guys have seen before.
Okay.
I don't know if I made that clear enough by the picture, but I just want to make sure you guys are aware this is not something that you have seen exactly before.
Gunnar just thinks it's some evil spirit animated undead. That's all it is, man.
Okay.
Just another reason to burn your damn dead, you damn heathens.
He calls you guys heathens.
God. And with that, Gunnar is going to enter into a frothing rage.
Okay.
And I'm going to charge there and swing with a power attack.
Okay.
Is that cool with you?
Yep.
Okay.
You know what, Gunnar? I'm going to say you can't charge because what you would have to do physically is you would have to move down here and then through Davdithas and come back down through him. Move through his square, so you would kind of do like a Z formation, but you can definitely get into combat around that corner with him.
Okay. Okay, then I'll just go rage and I'll go power attack.
Okay.
And I'll use the +1, one of the 2 +1s that I have.
Okay.
So we'll go with that. Take that -1. Here you go, Mr. That'll be a 14 and a miss. Oof.
So as Gunnar steps down to the south of Davdithas to engage in this new foe that has appeared, he takes a swing at him and just is unable to connect solidly on the creature. With that, it brings us to the creature that's engaged. So he is going to take a step out, and in doing so, he has to make a check. So let's make that check. He makes the check as he steps out. This is a sure-footed beast. So he steps out and he sees the profane cleric in front of him still, and he's gonna take a swing at you for AC 18.
Oh, that's
Davdithas.
at me. Oh, that's gonna hit.
That's a hit. Okay.
That's gonna hit.
Okay.
That's gonna tickle their teeth.
So as he steps out of the grease that was placed there by Mihaly, he definitely comes down with a sword. It's a short sword, and it swings it, and it connects with Davdithas on the side of his shoulder. It hits him in the armor, but it does draw blood. And with that, it's gonna bring us to Davdithas.
Okay. I am going to let's see here. If I take a 5-foot shift to the east, am I still within touch range of Gunnar?
Can you show me where you're going? Because I don't see a valid target to the east of you. Oh, I'm sorry. You're taking one step back.
Yeah, I'm just taking, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, if you take a
5-foot
5-foot step back and do another action that without any action, that's fine. But if you take a 5-foot step back and then cast a spell per se, you would take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Well then, let's just take a good old swing at his face.
Okay.
Which is gonna miss because it's a 6.
So Davdithas does not have the blessing of his goddess at this time and takes a swing at the figure in front of him, and it's a poorly timed blow, and it does not land on the enemy in front of him. Idabrix, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna move over towards Davdithas. So that's 10 feet over.
Okay.
And
You're moving 10 feet to the west to stand directly behind Davdithas.
correct.
Okay.
And at that point, I'm going to. I'll try to fire my crossbow.
Okay.
Um,
So Idabrix steps forward and presents her crossbow and aims it at the creature. And let's fly.
14.
It pings off the sword of the creature in front of you, and he successfully deflects it away. Mihaly, you're up. Mihaly, I'm not sure you're aware of this, and as a teaching mode, I just want to let you know.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
Okay.
Are you gonna ask me to roll Knowledge Arcana, because that's what I'm?
No. As I wanted you to be aware, if you look at your spell, the spell you grease, so there's some spells you can dispel at will, and I believe.
Oh yes, yeah, I knew that. Yep.
All right, I just want to make sure you're aware.
What I don't know about that is that a free action?
That would be a free action. Yep.
Okay. So what I really want to do, I guess, is I want to move west to catch up with Idabrix, but then go a little bit north.
Okay.
I want to dispel my grease.
Okay. So just so you're aware, if you want in the future, if you look under the duration, if it says D in parentheses there, then it means it's dispellable. So just some knowledge for you. Okay. So
thank you.
So Mihaly steps forward and consciously disables the 2 spells on the floor, and the grease disappears.
Okay, from here, can I tell anything extra about him from Knowledge Arcana? You said he was something we
so if you
haven't encountered before.
Right. So you don't think you could gain anything based on the Knowledge Arcana skill for this character?
Okay.
Yep.
Still really glad I asked.
Yep.
From here, I'd like to take a acid splash shot.
Okay.
And I will roll a 18 plus 3 is 21.
That is a hit.
And my damage roll will be a 1.
Okay, so as Mihaly steps forward, a glob of acid shoots from him and lands on the skeleton, on the creature, and it starts to hiss a little bit. He does 1 point of damage.
I'd like to say, aha, it can be hurt.
Okay, that's a viable free action. Gunnar, you're up, friend.
Okay. I'm going to 5 foot to give myself a little more room.
Okay.
And we're going to continue to tee off on this dude with no power attack, and
okay.
We'll do a little fun with the warhammer. We'll plant my left shoulder and swing around my shield.
Yep.
And bring the warhammer across this dude's hip. I want to offset his footing just a little bit.
Okay, so Gunnar is stepping between the creature and Davdithas and is lining himself up for a blow. And what did you swing, sir?
I swung my warhammer with a 17.
You do have that one last token of option available to you. I'm not guaranteeing that it's going to be a hit, but you have the option to use it if you'd like.
I've got the reroll from Great Wolf, I believe.
Yep.
Okay. Why not? I'll use the reroll. That's a 27. That'll hit.
Okay. That is definitely hit. And Mac Jackal Ranger has granted a +2 token to Idabrix.
Oh, thank you.
All right. So Gunnar steps forward with a mighty blow and lands it on the creature and does
8 points of damage.
And does 8 points of damage to the creature. It's a very telling blow. It hits it in the shoulder. Bones come flying off the shoulder, and it looks at you right in the eyes with obvious hatred. That brings us to the top of the order.
I'm gonna pick my teeth with your rib cage.
Perfect.
Ouch.
So he is gonna take a full attack at Gunnar at this point. Obviously incensed by the fact that a part of his shoulder's going, he's gonna make a full attack. And he is gonna do a power attack as well. So that's some there. Let's do this. Oh, that's damage. We don't want to do that first. That is a 21. Does that hit, sir?
21 definitely does hit, my friend.
Okay. Alrighty. So he swings with his short sword, comes over, and does 5 points of damage. I'm sorry, 5 points of damage to Gunnar. The blow lands just behind Gunnar's shield arm and slices a line across his arm, and Gunnar's shield dips a little bit. With that, it brings us to Davdithas.
I am going to withdraw from melee combat here.
So you're gonna just gonna fall back?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna move over to this wall in the northeast.
Okay. Idabrix, you're up.
All right. I am not really loving this guy too much. I'm gonna.
6 seconds.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I guess I'll try to shoot him again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my +2.
Okay. Let's see it. You know how to give them the miscellaneous modifier?
Oh, I don't. I do, but I forgot.
Okay. 15 unfortunately is not. No, 15 is unfortunately not going to hit. So Idabrix rolled a 13, and with the +2 token, it would have brought it to 15. That does not, in fact, hit the AC of the creature in front of you. Mihaly, you're up, friend.
Oh, this is tough. I think what I'll do is cast Acid Splash again.
Okay.
Not much else seems to be working aside from Gunnar's hammer. So I will roll a 15 + 3 is 18.
That is a hit, sir.
And I roll a damage of 2.
Okay, so as Mihaly steps forward, again, a glom of acid shoots from it. It's the skeleton right below the socket of his eye, and the same hiss and the smell of it's a acidic smell. It's I can't think of the word. I just had the word in my head. It's a abrasive smell presents itself to the party, and with that, it brings us to Gunnar.
All right. Who says we finish this off? I'm gonna 5 foot again and circle my target. One might call it a NASCAR maneuver as I continue my rage and shift and retwist my shield and put it between my body and the skeleton's body.
For those of you who are unaware, Gunnar is in another life. He is a competitive mech warrior pilot, and that is a very popular term for the game he plays. So
only
Gunnar,
strategy.
And to the left.
It's the only strategy that matters.
Fast and to the left. There we go. Gunnar, back to you, my friend.
So I'm going to plant my shield, twist around, and I'm going to bring my hammer across this thing at the knees, see if I can finish this thing off.
Okay. So Gunnar presents this blow and rolls.
Oh, it'd be a 15.
AC 15 does not hit, my friend. It's a valiant effort, but you are unable to successfully land the blow onto the creature. So the creature looks at you, and he kind of and he laughs at you, and
oh dear God,
he is gonna take
terrifying.
He's gonna take a swing at Gunnar. Oh, that was 2. I'm sorry. We're gonna do that again.
Take that hit. Go for it, man.
2 went at the same time, so I don't. No, we're gonna re-roll that. Okay. That was DM double click. So here's the hit. He rolls an AC 10. Does that hit, my friend?
Oh, absolutely not.
Okay. So he laughs at you, and he tries to stab forward with his sword and hits you in a gut shot, and is unable to land that. Davdithas, you up, my friend?
All right, I am going to. Let's see here.
Davdithas, give me an intelligence check.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm embarrassed.
Wow.
All right, here we go. Yeah. See?
Never mind. Never mind. So for those of you out there
it.
in podcast land, Davdithas rolled a 1 on an intelligence check. All right.
Told you I was embarrassed.
Okay. You may continue, friend.
Can I use any skills such as knowledge religion or something to identify this creature?
Wow, he still pushed through it. Give me a knowledge religion, please.
Okay. Is that what you were making me roll intelligence for?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'd already planned on doing that, so whatever. 21.
So Davdithas reaches back in his memory and he looks at this creature in front of him, and he's like, I've seen something very similar. You all have seen something very similar. But something in the back of his head clicks off. You think this creature might be a skeletal champion. This creature, it's a little more. It's intelligent undead, so it's not a mindless creature. And it's elevated a little bit from the average foot soldier of the the typical undead kind. He does have all the immunities of a typical undead, cold, and undead traits. And if you also believe, and based on your knowledge of fighting the undead before, you think he has a resistance to damage. Otherwise, that can only be beat by either magic or in fact bludgeoning type damage.
All right. Armed with this knowledge, I'm going to move. Let's see here, about 10 feet, a little west southwest. I'm going to yell, "Keep smashing them!" And I will grab my holy symbol and channel energy.
Okay.
With the intent of hurting this creature.
So Davdithas steps forward, thinks about his foe, and a realization comes into his back of his head. He's able to get a little more information about the creature that he's actually fighting, and he determines that's his skeletal champion. He steps forward, calls upon the guidance of his Desna, and asks for the power to smite this blaspheme foe.
Yes. All right.
So, roll damage for me, please.
Sure.
So, as the light fills the room and the presence of Desna is felt, the energy spreads out in a wave from you and definitely affects the undead creature. However, not as much as you think it should, and it does 1 point of damage to him.
It's not that great.
Better than any damage I've done.
With that, it brings us to Idabrix.
Well, speaking of,
your chance to prove yourself.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Try this one more time, huh?
You got it. I have faith in you.
I don't. That's a 10. The rolls are getting worse.
Do you want to give me my dice back now?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Take them.
Okay. So as Idabrix loads her crossbow, presents it, and she's absolutely sure she's going to get a hit this time. She feels it with every fiber of her being. The bolt flies forward, and it just kind of curves off to the side real quick and hits the wall. Mihaly, you're up.
All right. Geez, sorry. Let me just look at this for a second. Yeah, I'll just cast Acid Splash again. The
Okay.
old faithful.
Okay. Classic
Well,
Mihaly.
it's been working. I roll a 15 plus 3 is 18.
That is a hit, sir. So Mihaly.
And
Go ahead. Sorry.
I will roll a damage of 1.
Okay. So as Mihaly steps forward and he puts his hands together and a glob of acid flies from it and hits this time right where the throat would be, so it'd be the vertebrae, and the vertebrae burns a little bit, and you guys smell a caustic smell coming off of him. With that, it brings us to Gunnar.
Okay. We're going to continue the rotation and try to keep this man off his footing, which we all know is why the NASCAR is used.
Okay.
So I'm going to 5 foot, hit another flank as I plant and pivot the shield in front of me again and drop halfway to a knee.
Yep.
And swing again into the side of this skeletal warrior.
Okay.
And that'll be an 18.
So Gunnar does a slick little maneuver and works his way down to the south of the enemy and takes a swing at him. However, the swing is not quite accurate enough to land a telling blow on this enemy, and that brings him to him. So the creature turns around and looks at you, Gunnar, and says,
You. Puny mortal, you think you can do anything here?
and is going to take a swing at you with his sword. So he swings at you with his sword, and he swings for AC 13. Does that hit, sir?
That is a miss.
Okay, so as he comes around with that blow, when he's turning around, he slices past Gunnar, and he's unable to land a telling blow on him. Davdithas, you up, my friend.
All right, I am going to use my let's see here, bit of luck.
Okay.
So that way the next time I roll a d20, I can roll twice and take the more favorable result.
Okay. So
And
so Davdithas calls to Desna and says, Desna, I need a little help, friend.
that's exactly how I said it. Yep.
Because they are like this.
They
Yeah,
are.
like
They're,
this.
if you guys missed it, Desna and Davdithas are like thick as thieves. So
We are.
would you like to make any other actions on your turn? You do have a 5-foot step available to you, as well as your movement.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think I will step right up.
Okay. So Davdithas takes a step forward towards the towards the skeletal champion, and plants firmly behind him. So now you guys have effectively have a flank on the skeletal champion. Idabrix, you are up.
No, I don't want to. You can't
Incoming
make
roll.
me.
Incoming roll of 1.
Shut up. All right. Sorry for anybody that I just blew eardrums on. That was really not appropriate.
No, you're good. It won't hurt. It won't do that.
Okay.
But if you are shooting into combat, you are shooting with a -4 right now.
I am not shooting into combat.
Okay.
I have decided that I am going to drop my crossbow on the ground for right now, and I'm going to go into that bag that I'm holding, the haversack.
A haversack, yep.
And I'm gonna pull out the horse chopper.
Okay.
I assume that's my turn, unless I can do all that and still take a turn. But...
So you, the way I believe the handy haversack works, I believe it's a free action, but we can take a look at that real quick.
Okay.
So handy.
I'm gonna allow you to use that as a free action right now. If that's not the case, after I look at it, we will. The next time we do it, we'll do it correctly.
All right. I'm gonna move up. If I move. So I'm kind of on a diagonal. If I move like that diagonal forward, can I get right in front of him?
Can you show me? Can you move yourself on the map and I'll make a judgment
Right
call?
here?
No, I don't think you can step in that space.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Wait.
Up. Oh.
Yes, you can.
Oh.
Yes, you can.
Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna go there,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack with the horse slicer.
Okay.
That is a 17.
I
was not.
Okay, yeah, you don't have it set up as an
attack.
attack. Okay, that is unfortunately is a mighty blow, Idabrix, but that does not hit the land on the creature.
It would have been a good blow against anyone else. So.
Yeah.
Thanks, Davdithas.
And he's familiar with those things.
Okay,
Oh.
here's the ruling on the field when it comes to the handy haversack. Retrieving any specific item from a haversack is a move action, but it does not provoke the attacks of opportunity that usually result as retrieving a stored item usually does. So it would count in the future. It'll count as a move action, but if you're reaching in your bag, it doesn't occur an attack of opportunity.
The question just came up too about counting the flank. So.
You don't have a flank.
Okay.
Yep. Gunnar and Davdithas have a flank. You don't. You. So the way you want to think about a flank, you have to draw a line between the through the enemy, and there has to be a target on each
Gotcha.
side of them. Yep. So Mihaly, you're up, friend.
All right, I'm going to take a 5-step in closer.
Okay.
To the west. So I'm still back a few feet from the group.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to cast Daze at this being.
Okay. That would be a hit, sir.
Okay, and the way that daze works is 4 or fewer hit dice takes no action.
On its next turn. Okay.
That's correct.
You, based on your knowledge of the of your magical ability, you believe this creature will not have an action on its next turn.
So I'm just gonna shout, "Go for it now, guys!"
Alrighty, so Gunnar, you are up.
With those words of encouragement and with a flank, I'm gonna power attack.
Okay.
So here we go. Lifting my shield up, I throw my whole body into it. Left shoulder first and baseball swing across this thing's torso.
Okay, let's see that heroic epic blow land for a total of... What did you roll, Gunnar?
13.
Alrighty.
+10.
So Gunnar, in his mind, he knows that he is going to succeed here. He just is. It's not even a question. He puts every ounce of his being into this strike, swings across, and just misjudges the depth a little bit and pushes right in front of the skeleton. That brings us to the top of the order, and that would normally be the skeleton champion's turn, but since he is dazed from Mihaly's spell, it brings us to Davdithas.
Solid. All right. I am going to take a very strong, mighty blow with my Morning Star against him.
Okay.
Now, I too am confident in my action.
You are confident, and you and Desna are like this.
We are like this, and as a matter of fact, she's guiding me on this one as I get to roll 2 d20s on this and take the more favorable result.
Okay.
Now, mechanically in the game, I'm not sure how to do this. Should I put 2 attacks down on him?
Roll 2, yes.
Roll 2 attacks, okay.
Yep, so roll the first one.
Okay. And roll the second one.
Yep. So the reason I would ask you to roll both each time, even if the first one's a hit, you have the possibility to crit on the second roll.
Right.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'm going to take the more favorable one, which is the 16, which is still not going to do it.
All right. So he rolls for, actually, so that would be a 19 because you're flanked. You didn't add that modifier in there.
No.
Let's look at his AC. I don't think that still hits, but we can double check.
What is this creature?
No, I'm double checking. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember what the...
No, I'm already mad. No.
I'm already mad.
Too late.
Can't take it back now.
That does not hit, sir.
Ah!
Holy sweet baby Jesus.
All right, so with that, it brings us to Idabrix.
Okay, now I'm really irritated. And I am getting angry, and I am going to swing again with the horse slicer.
Horse chopper.
Horse chopper, excuse me. That's a 15, and it's still not gonna hit. I still didn't drop it on the guy, but...
Nope. So Idabrix masterfully comes and sneaks up, and she tries to hit the thing in the knee, and right in the socket where the knee is and where the joint comes together, and it does tag it, but it does not appear to do any damage. Mihaly.
Okay, back to the old faithful. If I cast Daze again, it won't affect it. So I'm gonna cast Acid Splash for an 11 plus 3 is 14, sir.
That is a hit on a ranged touch attack.
And I will drop damage of 1. At least I'm doing something, is what I shout.
It's true.
Oh my god. Okay. So Mihaly steps forward, acid shoots out, and this time it hits it in the ribcage, and you hear the telltale in that smell, that intense caustic smell wafts over all of you as well. Gunnar, my friend, you are up.
Last turn, Gunnar is beyond enraged and fury. He judges and he measures and he swings. This is it. Let's take this thing down with a mighty swing across the body one more time. With a 24.
Yes, that would be a hit, my friend.
All right.
Yeah.
So Gunnar presents a mighty swing at the creature.
And take 14 points of damage.
Takes 14 points of damage, and to peer behind that wall, he had 1 hit point left. So so Gunnar, you hit him in the chest, and he shatters and explodes, and all his possessions fall to the ground.
So I swing and he crumbles, and I continue swinging at him as I'm still in a blinding fury and go, "This is why we burn our dead, you son of a bitches!"
Gotta calm down, man. Calm down.
I'm like, well, he's doing that.
Oh.
Tell me if I can't do this. I'm gonna try to reach in and grab the headpiece so I can give it to Mihaly.
Oh, you're gonna lose a hand.
Give me an
I'm like doing this where I'm like reach in and like, can I?
You're like, no, not yet. Oh, no,
Yeah.
yeah.
As I'm seeing this happen, I like big smile on my face, take off my hat, and put it in my bag.
Idabrix, give me a acrobatics.
I don't
Sleight
even
of
know
hand.
anymore. Yeah. Come on, don't fail me now. Acrobatics. That is a 12.
I'm gonna say you might have got a little bit of a little blow on the side of your hand. So you reach it. No, pardon me. You reach it and try and snatch it real quick, and it's very slight, but the part of Gunnar's hammer hits your finger, and you get a blood blister.
Ow, dude, come on.
Not done maiming. Grab head, twist off, spike it on the ground like a football. Fucking undead.
Oh, are you done?
Yes.
I grab the headpiece and throw it to Mihaly.
Mihaly is getting quite a collection of headgear.
I'm so happy right now. This made it all worth it.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick up that hat and immediately don it on my head and kind of wiggle it back and forth to get the right fit.
Okay. And what would you guys like to do next?
I'm gonna walk up to the corpse with the rest of the group, wearing my fashionable attire.
Okay.
And peer down at the corpse. Is there anything else on it aside from this lovely hat that perhaps I might want to pick up?
You search it.
Yeah, I'd like to search the corpse, please. Assuming Gunnar is done smashing. I don't want to like slowly grab one item back and forth.
So give me a perception.
Okie doke. Perception of 6.
So you do know that there's a sword lying there. It's a short sword. Previously, based on your knowledge, you do know there's a magic item in this area.
Upon seeing it, I cast Detect Magic.
It glows with the indicating that it is magic, in fact.
Guys, that's the sword. I'm sure of it. The prince, his lover, the sword. That's the sword. It's
and
glowing.
Gunnar, without even thinking, picks it up.
Okay.
Gunnar, can I see it? I'd love to determine what it
Sure,
is.
here you go. I hold it out for you.
Okay, I kind of lean in and take a better look. Can I cast, can I roll spellcraft to determine what it is?
Yes, you can.
Wonderful. I have a +5 modifier on that. I roll a 15 + 5 is 20.
So, as you examine the sword, it has intricate inlay into the handle of it. It has like filigree on the handle, but it doesn't appear. It's elaborate, but it's not like an ornamental weapon. And you do see writing on the sword, and the writing says, "The Sword of Wolfgar." All right. So, and based on your magical knowledge, you know this is a +1 short sword.
I'm gonna look up to Gunnar and I'm gonna go, "Oh my God, read this."
Can I read the text, Mike?
You know
Loaded
common. You know
question.
common, right?
I can't read common.
Can't read common. Then no, you cannot, my friend. Would you like to pretend to?
I glance at the sword. I glance up at Mihaly. Oh,
The sword of Wolfgar. This is a good short sword.
that sounds like a northern name.
Yeah, perhaps it's destiny that we happen upon it.
Quite possible.
Could the Valkyries have led you here?
Very possible.
perhaps to attain this and save Sandpoint?
Watching Gunnar's mind totally explode right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you
I
want to stab someone with it right now?
Whoa.
I mean, I could.
It's pretty cool, right?
It's pretty cool.
Let's calm down.
So Gunnar takes a couple steps back into the open, and he checks the balance, and he flips the blade around, kind of checking the weight and
Okay.
measuring the haft and the heft of it behind it.
So Gunnar, so Mihaly, you know that typically, I'm gonna. Okay, so Gunnar, you know that there are better quality weapons on the that are in the world, and some of them give them bonuses based on the weapon quality. Mihaly, you know that this particular weapon here, it is magically enhanced. So Gunnar flipping the sword around, it feels really good in your hand. You feel like this is a high quality weapon, but Mihaly, you know it to be enhanced by magic.
Can I tell exactly what that enhancement is?
Yeah, it gives a +1 bonus.
Oh, okay. I
That's
thought
how
there
it
was gonna be
manifests.
something else, but
No,
okay,
no.
sorry.
No, there's no added.
But it's just super. He's able to use it really easily. Super
Yeah,
agile.
yeah.
What? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Man, that looks pretty good the way you're flashing it around.
It feels very well made.
Perhaps it's a little bit better than a regular sword. It's magical.
It feels like it. All right.
Like to check out anything else on this guy.
Okay, let me. I'm just gonna take a look at that. Davdithas. I wanted to make sure. Boom, boom. I'm doing the wrong thing. He does have some tattered robes on him, and give me a perception.
Perception's my middle name. That's a 23.
He does have about 50 gold coins scattered in the dust. They're scattered around because Gunnar
Mutilated him.
Gunnar
Smashed him.
smashed.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, I'm gonna start
Gunnar
picking
smash.
those up.
Alrighty. So that is pretty much all you see. You, Davdithas, give me a knowledge religion check.
With honor. A 7.
Disregard.
I hate to be the greedy one, so I'm going to offer. But does anybody else want this blade?
All yours, friend.
I say nay.
I say moo.
Okay.
Well, you said nay. Are we doing animal?
Yeah.
No, I'm good, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well, let's check out the rest of this area. Can I see anything else around here?
So, your light illuminates this part of the room, and you can see you have what you think happened is the skeletal champion was hiding up in this northwest corner of this part of the cave, and you think he was using the 2 other skeletons as bait essentially. And when that happens, he came down and tried to flank you. But on this side of the room, this is all you currently see. And let me move it up to the north, and as well as to the east. From your vantage point, you see the end of the cave on each respective direction.
Okay.
Guys,
Now-
so those first 2 skeletons, that was probably the prince and his lover, right?
Maybe. I mean,
Did we kind of just crush their skulls?
It's a reasonable guess.
There was one in feminine garb and another.
I wouldn't have to crush their skulls if they were burned to death,
All right,
or
well,
hired when they were dead.
we can burn these, but hear me.
Oh
out.
no, there's no point now.
There's no point now. Oh well.
No point now.
What if they reanimate
I'll make sure they can
by burning them?
by crushing them.
Well, then we're gonna have a glob coming at us. It's gonna be all weird. I don't know how to fight that.
Are you testing me?
No. I'm actually on board with the whole burning thing now. Yeah.
And this is
Making
why
a
we
lot
have
of
undead
sense.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's making a lot of sense.
All right. So do you just want to take 10 on smashing them?
Yeah.
Okay. So Gunnar
Wow.
I'll
methodically.
join in on that.
Okay. So Gunnar and Davdithas methodically go through and stamp the bones and smash them into dust.
And we have the rest of the cave to explore quickly before we depart back. Because they only spoke of a sword, right? They didn't speak of anything else.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
let's
guys
check
do
around
have
that
one
corner.
avenue to look in here. You can look into the southwestern part of the tunnel.
I would like to do that.
All right.
Yeah,
So as Davdithas, Mihaly, and everybody who goes over to that side of the room, you look down, and it appears to be a dead end. It goes in about 30 to 40 feet, and it dead ends.
Wow.
You can,
Special.
if you would like, you can check the room.
Sure.
Can I cast Detect Magic to see if there's anything else in the room we may have missed?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do I sense anything?
You do not, sir.
I'll use my superior perception to look around.
Okay.
That is a 26.
Davdithas sees all the way back to Sandpoint, but that Amico has got out of bed and is now getting a drink.
Guys, Amico's getting a drink. She's out of her room. She's awake.
Dude, you're full of it.
You
No,
need to
I
stop spying on
saw
women, Davdithas.
No.
You
that's
do
not-
not find anything else in this part of the cave, Davdithas.
All right.
I've got I think we should head back out to the horses
Yeah,
and
I
Agreed.
think that's a good plan.
tend our wounds and head back. I don't like being this long away from town.
Well, is anyone wounded besides myself?
It's a scratch. I'm fine.
Is
I
it a
can-
flesh wound?
It's fine.
You know what? Let's, if you don't mind, I'll channel a little bit of healing energy here.
So Davdithas is going to call upon the glory of Desna
You and the butterflies, I swear.
and beseech his goddess to bestow some healing upon him and his friend Gunnar.
It is a 2. Enjoy.
So you guys heal
Just
for
a scratch.
Gunnar. You can adjust your HP as such.
Copy.
So what do you words hard. What would you guys like to do now?
We head back to the
I'm gonna
horses.
go-
Okay.
Yeah. Expedited movement back to the horses, back to Sandpoint.
Okay. Yeah, if there's nothing else you'd like to do along the way, you guys make it successfully back to the horses, mount
Wait,
up.
did anybody want to collect mushrooms while we were out here?
I think someone
I'm just
did.
saying, I don't
Okay, I'm
care
just
either
gonna
way.
ask, on the walk back, are we gonna pass any? Is there a
You
chance
can
we
keep
might?
you can keep your eyes open for them.
They come
Yeah,
out at night
as we
though,
walk back,
so-
I'm just gonna hang to the back end of the group
Just,
and kind of look around for 'em.
So for the sake of expediting the travel back, give me if anybody has knowledge survival, give me one roll.
Yep.
Or I'm sorry, just a survival or knowledge nature.
That's a 22 survival roll.
Gunnar, you're able to see a bunch, about 3 to 5 of them on the way back.
Idabrix, let me see your sack.
I open it up.
Ooh, that's personal. It's getting personal. up in
Yeah,
here.
right.
Wow.
I toss
Yeah,
a
we
couple
are.
in. I toss a couple in her sack. There you go. You happy? You pervs?
Okay.
But did you finish tossing them in there?
They're all in.
I still don't
Oh
know.
god.
I'm going straight to hell,
Oh God.
and I will see you all there.
Okay.
Seeing that he only took 2 or a couple, I'll run over and grab the remaining.
There is
what,
no
3?
remaining. That's what was found on the way back.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 5. He grabbed 2. Never mind.
Oh, he only grabbed 2. I'm sorry, I missed that.
Oh, no. I grabbed whatever I saw on the way
Okay.
and just threw
Okay,
them in the
we're all
sack.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
thought you said a
as you guys
couple.
get back to town, and I'll pop the map for you guys, and I will actually pop the map for you guys. As you guys get back to town and you're riding into town, and you're riding into town, the guard that you recognize as the one that's been working with you, Gunnar, to come up with the plans, runs up to you.
What's wrong?
The guard that we posted people by the tunnel, and
Dead?
We sent 2 in. They haven't come back, and the other 2 are missing.
The city's already under attack. Alert the guard. Let's do this.
Okay.
They've already infiltrated.
Okay.
If they've taken out your guards and taken out your forward observers, it's game. They're in.
It's the only reports that we have for those in that area. We sent.
Quarantine, set up perimeters, hold lines. Sound the alarms, alert everyone. Notify all the civilians to lock and shut their doors and windows.
Okay. We'll look. We'll get it. Are you guys going over there? Are you gonna go look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should.
Okay.
Can I sense motive on him? See if he's telling the truth.
Sure.
Okay. I roll a 9.
You are convinced. He is
Okay.
scared shitless.
So I pull forth my shield up as we're riding, and I untether the scabbard and longsword, and I motion Idabrix over.
So Gunnar, so it came up in this. It's a short sword.
Yeah, I know, but the one that I had already on my shield was
okay.
a longsword.
Okay. Oh, excellent.
So I'm going to unbind the longsword in the back of my shield
Yep.
and put it in the haversack for Luna,
Okay.
and we can do with whatever we want to do with it later.
Yep.
And then I'm going to tether and tie in the short sword into the back of the shield.
Okay.
Use it the same way I did the longsword.
So as Gunnar is riding, he calls over to Idabrix. He says, "Idabrix, open up that sack." And Idabrix looks at him crazy, but she unties the top of the sack, and Gunnar shoots the sword over, and it goes right in, whoop, right into the haversack.
And I'm like watching it, going, "Oh please, oh
please.
please, oh please, do not hit me."
Alrighty. So you guys are going right for this the glassworks right now?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys get over to the glassworks. There is a crowd outside, and it looks like there is a couple guards milling around as well.
Make way for us. Make way.
Everyone back to your homes. Board up your doors and your windows. Go home. Watch for your family.
Give me a diplomacy.
I'll roll intimidation because I'm not having anybody shit right now.
Okay.
Okay.
That'd be 12.
I'll just add on to that. Please do what the big man says.
Yeah.
Can I roll diplomacy?
So Gunnar, for the most part, the average citizens start running back to their house. The guard's still there, and they refuse to leave.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. So you guys are there on your horses, standing outside of the glassworks, and Gunnar has yelled and scared the crowd, a majority of the crowd off. Do you have anything you else like to do, or tell me what you like to do, folks?
Quick dismount.
You jump down.
Quick dismount and start heading towards the entrance to the glass factory.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow him.
Are we all following, or?
I'm going to, as we're doing that, ask the guards for a situation report.
Okay. So Davdithas walks up to the guard, and he said, the guard nods at you, and he recognizes you as one of the heroes of Sandpoint. And he looks at you and he says, "It's bad business. We had 2 people down by the door that was leading into the tunnel downstairs, and we sent two people in ahead, and those have never come back. And the last time we went down for a report, neither were the other 2. They're simply gone."
Have you had people stationed around the entire glassworks?
People have been watching all the entrances and exits coming out of the building. Yes.
And nothing's come out of the building
No.
besides your men?
No.
That's good. All right. Going in.
Mihaly and Davdithas, how much magic do you 2 have left?
A good amount.
Good.
Yeah.
We need to.
I'm good to go.
We need to collapse that tunnel, and we have to be aware that we might not be able to make it out of that basement if we do that.
Like I said, we go in and seal it behind us.
Fantastic.
It's a terrible plan.
Okay, we rig it to fall on top of the first enemy that comes out of it.
No, I don't want anything coming in at all. I want them to run into nothing but a severe obstruction.
So we go in and collapse it in front of us.
Yes.
Ah. The old trick
Smart.
maneuver.
Yes, it's
I like it.
very clever.
All right, I start walking in.
Are you guys going to go directly down to the tunnel?
I think that would be wise.
We should
Okay.
probably look around first and
Should we
make sure
clear
the
the
rest.
building?
All right.
Yeah, we haven't cleared the building yet.
I will pop the map for you guys so you guys can see that. And I'm going to put you guys on there. And you guys can tell me as you want. I'll put you down. Get us zoom in a little bit. I'll put you here. This is where I'm assuming you guys are going to go in. And you guys can describe to me how you'd like to. Oh, Gunnar, I forgot you. I'll put you inside that doorway, Gunnar.
Okay.
So you guys are right there, and you can do as you let me know what you want to do. I'm gonna remove all these pointers that we didn't do last time.
As I
Okay.
walk through the doors, I'd like to be like, guys, remember when I was, getting the magical feeling and I pointed and shook my head no?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I sense anything close?
No, just the items that you have.
Yep.
Okay. Gunnar,
I'm
agree
gonna
with me
focus
on this if you think it's a good idea. I'll watch the stairs, make sure nothing comes up. If you want to clear the rest of the floor,
All right. Sounds like a plan.
I will stand at the top of the stairs, my shield at the ready, my mace in my other hand.
You're gonna dig in, Davdithas?
Oh yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna stand there in
Okay.
case anything comes.
Gunnar.
Idabrix, do you want to stay with him and I'll take Mihaly with me?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So walk me through it, Gunnar and Mihaly.
So I'm going to start moving through the hallways, starting with the southwest through the set of doors.
Mhm.
And as we're going, I'm going to quietly converse with Mihaly and talk to him about what he saw in each room as we continue to make sure that what he saw and what we're seeing now hasn't changed at all. Nothing's moved. He's a pretty smart guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk as close as I can to Gunnar with my hand on his back so I can tap him if I start feeling something or notice something's out of whack.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna keep focusing on Detect Magic.
Okay.
Okay. So Gunnar, you try to talk to him and he doesn't respond.
Okay.
If
That's
I say
fine.
anything, I'll break it. That's fine.
Yeah. Constant communication is
That's meta. Can't say
fine.
that.
We're gonna hit the first room because
Okay.
he tells me that I'm guessing we didn't clear this room and I don't remember anything in this room.
I mean, if he asks me, does that look the same? I can nod or shake my head.
You can
right, with
yeah,
it.
you could do an affirmative or negative. Yeah. I would
One
agree.
squeeze for yes, two for no. So first door on our right.
Okay. So this I'll open the door for you. This door is not locked. I gotta hit the button so I can do this. Oh, I gotta move you for 1 second, Gunnar. All right. So as you open the door, you see several cabinets and shelves containing files and contracts with dozens of exporters' businesses from Magnemar, Corvosa, and other locals fill this room. Are you muted, Gunnar?
Yep, out into the main hallway again,
Okay.
and we're gonna head back on
I'm
up.
gonna step into that room that just opened up. Is there anything else like I don't know? Can I roll a perception to see if there's anything funny going on with these walls? Or
I'm gonna
anything
I'm
like
gonna
that,
rule
or-
that if you're gonna do a perception, if you're gonna make an active search around, you're gonna have to break your concentration.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay. So, give
That's
me a
a fair
perception.
rule.
Yep.
19.
You do not see anything else out of the ordinary, Mihaly.
Okay, so I'm gonna start casting Detect Magic and get back in line.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Okay. So we're gonna keep moving on up through the set of double doors, and through the first door. We're gonna check the main room here.
Okay. I'll let Mihaly get up there. Gunnar, as you walk in the room, you think that people have been in here and are starting to clean up. The differences you see are things are things are starting to be put back together. Debris is being, has left the room. But that's generally the focus you see.
Okay. So So systematically, we're gonna go through each door. Do you want me to literally go through each individual door?
Gunnar, if you'd like, for the sake of expediting this, if you would like to give me 3 perception checks, we can do it that way.
Okay, that sounds good.
And
So the
Mihaly,
first one is a 9, and then a 6, followed by another 6.
Gunnar, you feel the same. Pretty much every room that you go into throughout the loop of this, you feel like they're starting to rebuild. You know, they're trying to recover and rebuild. So,
Okay. Finally, we're gonna head back up to this hallway. And,
So,
we haven't.
I did that
Gone
for
through
the
that door yet.
complete circuit of the glassworks that you have been through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you wrap around back to where you started, where your party was.
Yep.
Mihaly, as you progress throughout this, you don't feel any magical influence.
Okay.
Other than your party's over there with the their magical items.
Great. So, guys, I think we cleared the building.
Yeah,
Can
I
we
think we're
proceed
good.
downstairs?
Nothing has come up yet.
Nothing's come.
Nothing. Okay. Let's head down.
All right. I don't know if
Agreed.
it will allow you guys to move your characters over to the stairway, or do I have to do it?
Let's see. I'm able to.
Okay.
I'm in a wall right now, but hold on.
You take
There
10
we go.
d6 worth of damage.
Just move.
Oh no, I'm in stones.
Rocks fall. Davdithas is dead.
Not even. I have become the rock.
All right. So put yourself in your party order, essentially.
Gunnar first, me second. The other 2 don't matter.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Ooh.
Thanks a lot. See if I steal anything for you.
Idabrix, have I mentioned how much I love this hat?
It does look very fetching on you.
I wish you had the same one. We could be hat besties.
Oh man.
Alrighty. So
Someday.
give me. What are you guys doing?
Quick scan of all the rooms in
So-
the area down here.
So Gunnar, you know from last time your trip down here, in the information you received from them, that the smuggler's tunnel is the one that's right in front of you. The bodies of the guards lay dead inside that room.
How were they killed? How does it look like?
So from what you see, it looks like they were ripped apart.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like dog slicers ripped apart, or like by
Give me
hands?
give me a knowledge survival.
Oh, okay.
Give me a survival check, please.
That'd be a 20.
You think it's more like claws or talons?
Fantastic.
Hmm.
Davdithas, Mihaly, if we can work our way down into this tunnel with you two taking point and start collapsing the roof in, and we'll make our way back and out.
I would like to know how we collapse the roof in.
I don't know what kind of magics the two of you use, but I've heard tale, and Mike, stop me if this is metagaming, but it's a common spell. I figured maybe transmute rock to mud.
Not the actual spell, but you could. I would allow you to ask him if it had anything that could turn rock into mud.
There you go. So can any of you turn the rock into mud, or maybe with some of your acid or your water, make the ceiling unstable and make it come down?
Gunnar, first,
I-
give me a dungeoneering check, Gunnar,
Okay.
and then we'll move on to the next step part.
Can I
of that.
take a 20?
No, not right now.
Okay.
You could take a 10.
All right, I'll take a 10. That'll give me a 13.
Okay. So you guys, you look at it, you study it for about 10 minutes, and you look at it and you think, this is pretty thick. If you had to judge, if you had to guess, it's at least 15 feet thick of solid granite. Don't think
are
this
there
will
any
come.
support beams or anything like that?
No, it's
No
Granite.
weak spots?
it's rough hewn, but it's pretty solid.
How tall up is the ceiling?
It's about 8 feet up.
Okay. I'm going to set my pack down,
Mhm.
and I'm going to step into the mouth of the tunnel. As I'm digging through my pack, I pull up my length of rope, and I tie it quickly around my waist,
You okay?
and I throw the end of it out the door,
Okay.
and I look back at the three and go, Unless anybody else has any better ideas, I'm going to start pounding at the ceiling. If this thing starts coming down, I'm going to yell and you start pulling.
Not sure how well that will work, but I mean, I'll grab hold.
It's the best idea we've got right now.
Why don't we see all this rubble in here and debris? Is that rocks?
The one to the right of you.
There's
to
like
the
piles to the in the hallway.
Those are rocks on the ground. That's like scattered rubble.
Okay, Gunnar, you're strong. Push them into her bag of holding, or sorry, what's it called?
The haversack?
Haversack. Thank you. And then we'll empty them and make a rock wall. We'll fill it in. We'll pile all the debris there.
I don't know how long that's going to hold them, as opposed to a collapsed tunnel. I can try to pull down what I can, and then we can...
Give me a
fill up the
perception, all
holes with
four
the
of you,
rest.
please.
That's an 8.
8.
15.
30.
Whoa!
Davdithas and Idabrix.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
Davdithas and Idabrix. You hear a male voice calling, "Help! Help! Help!"
Wait.
God, not again.
Very
Did you hear that?
faintly in the distance. And Davdithas, you know it to be coming from the from down the hall.
The roll of 30, I should know who it is.
And what year they're...
And when their birthday is.
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
Yeah. Someone needs our help. We can't collapse this. We can't do anything. We gotta go see who needs help. Someone needs help down there. I can hear it.
Where?
Down the hallway.
Down the tunnel or down the hallway?
I'm gonna wait for divine intervention from maybe someone named a dungeon master to tell me.
Say that again. What were you looking
Where did
for?
I hear that coming from?
You,
Down the
you,
tunnel or down
I
the
told.
hall?
Yeah, I said you hear it coming from down the tunnel.
Okay.
Okay.
I untie the rope from my waist, I leave my pack here, and I start heading down the tunnel.
I'm going with you. Wait, and I cast light on my shield.
Okay.
Here we
Let's do
go.
this.
Give me a party order, please.
Most likely Gunnar, myself, and then the other two don't matter.
Look at
Dude,
you. Harsh, man. I'm getting a hat, Mihaly, and we're going on our
who
own.
did more damage in the last fight, me or you?
I don't know. I hit someone for 6 damage. That
Them's
would have been
fighting
6 of your
words.
turns.
Did you do 6? I'm sorry. Yeah,
I
okay,
did.
you win. Damn it. Oh man,
Oh man.
I thought I had such a got yet.
Nope.
So, Mr. Dungeon Master, while we're getting into party order, is there a chance that I could remember, because I came down and cleared out the rest of the basement when we first found Amiko, and I'm trying to recall what was in those crates and stuff that were up in the upper corner.
It was essentially there was chamber pots up there, and then
Oh,
there
okay.
was like rubble.
I knew there was like gear and stuff, but I couldn't remember what
Yeah.
it was, so.
Yep.
Okay. Nothing really useful then.
Yep.
All right.
So you're gonna progress in.
Yep.
The
Yep.
long tunnel leading from this room winds for some distance through the bedrock below Sandpoint. It looks to have been built decades ago by smugglers. The tunnel remains stable and serviceable as it winds lazily northeast. I'm sorry. And Gunnar, you know this based on your dungeoneering. You have a sense of direction where you're going to.
Okay.
I lost the map, so bear with me a second. In the meantime, how would you guys like to progress down through? Are you sneaking? Are you just walking? Explain to me what we're doing.
I vote stealthily moving slow.
I pretty much am always going to vote for stealthily moving slow.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like I should move quicker, but at the same time knowing
Would
that
you like me to try to go ahead
you
and scout it?
are quite stealthy, aren't you?
That's the word on the street, but I don't know tonight.
Do you want any light?
Not exactly stealthy.
Okay.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
here, look at me, here I come.
Cast light on her eyeballs. That way, when she blinks, no one can see them.
Or she'll just be blind.
I would rule that it's projected out.
Projected out.
There you
No,
go.
because it goes
See?
into 3. It goes into all directional. It's like a spear. Excuse me. It's like a spear coming out.
So I'm like an X-Man now?
Yes.
You are Cyclops. Congratulations.
Alrighty.
So if you see anything, just close your eyes.
Idabrix.
Close my eyes
Perfect
3
plan.
times really hard.
Idabrix, you're progressing ahead.
Let's see. Yes, I am.
Give me,
and I'm gonna...
Give me 3 stealth rolls, please.
Okay. That is a 20.
It's a plus 13. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That is a 28.
Okay.
And that is a 27.
We
My
should
God.
let her do this more often.
Why doesn't she just
It's
solo
almost
this whole
like she's
campaign?
good at what she does.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right.
The odds.
Oh my
What is
god, you
that?
guys, we found something I'm good at.
We did it.
Idabrix.
This is the moment.
Idabrix, you progress about 1,800 feet towards the north, almost directly north at this point. It winds to the, it winds off to the northwest a little bit, but it straightens out and goes almost true north. And you come up what looks like to an opening of a cave. And you have low light vision, if I remember right. Gnomes,
Halfling.
halflings. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. So, no, I don't believe halflings do.
Okay, so are you using a light source, or what are you doing at this point?
I do not have a light source on me, so
So I'm gonna say you move a half movement speed.
Okay.
So it takes you. We're gonna call it 10 minutes to get up to the face of that cave.
okay.
With that, we're gonna switch back over to the party real quick.
Okay.
The rest of the party: Gunnar, Davdithas, and Mihaly. Idabrix has been on for about 10 minutes now.
I'll cast Detect Magic and just start focusing it and just kind of nod to the party. Same old plan. You know?
Okay.
Yep. I'll take
after-
point and start moving 5 feet a turn behind her.
So every
So
6
very,
seconds.
very-
Every 6 seconds.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. You progress. How long are you gonna do this for? Give me. How long you're gonna do this for?
15, 20 turns.
So 30 seconds.
We'll go a minute.
Okay. All right. So you move a minute forward, and you do not see. You're progressing. You're moving around. Initially, you move to the northeast, and it swings around and starts swinging to the northwest. So you make it to. I'm going to give you a pointer. If you look at the map, you'll see after the right where the first bend, where you start to swing back over to the west.
Okay.
So, like right about right there.
Okay.
Okay.
You're able to move much more swiftly because you're not being silent and you have a light source.
Yeah, I'm still taking my time. I'm trying to be stealthy, but I know I'm not.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to be very, very careful with my movements.
Okay.
We know for a fact that Idabrix is well ahead of us, right?
You know that she's been gone for 10 minutes.
I was gonna say we should keep moving up until possibly we see her or some sign of her. She's obviously cleared the way ahead.
I'll keep moving.
Okay. Same kind of thing. You gonna move up at the same speed, the same kind of like range increment?
I'd like to move with a little more gusto.
I think Gunnar froze on us.
Yep.
Gunnar, I think you locked up.
Move. There he's back.
Hear me?
Yeah.
We're
Are you
good?
gonna move in the same type of increment?
Yeah.
Okay.
If Davdithas wants to move a little faster and urge me on, then we'll move a little faster.
Yes, I'd like to.
Okay.
Okay.
Idabrix, give me a perception, please.
Sure. There. 16.
Idabrix, you hear what figures approaching you from behind. You feel like they're probably about 500 to 600 feet away from you.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's some place that I can hide until I can identify who it is.
There. Okay. Give me a perception. Give me a percentage. You do a percentage.
Okay. This is the high.
Oh, wait, are you okay? So you're doing high or low? Well, we got to do it over.
Well,
Are you doing
okay.
high or
I
low?
think she's saying the.
I know. Yeah, I get what she's saying, but I wanted to know if she's going to say high or low.
Makes sense.
I'll go with low.
Okay.
Okay.
You did not. You
That's
are.
how it's gonna be.
So looking around the cave, it's very worn down by time and very smooth, and there's nowhere to hide really. I mean, you can try to be stealthy. You can try to tuck down as much as you can because you are in the darkness.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like smush myself up against the wall and
okay. Give me a stealth, please.
32.
Okay,
Wow.
thank you. All right, we're gonna switch back over to
she go?
Gunnar, Davdithas, and Mihaly.
Where did who go?
Let's keep going. Let's keep going until we
I
find her.
just look at the party and nod.
Yep,
Still
keep going.
focusing on detect magic.
Nice and casual, careful walking.
Okay. As you get up to about here, Idabrix, you see light coming down the tunnel.
From behind the direction I just came, or from in front of the direction I was heading?
From behind.
Oh. I'll pause and wait. And, just kind of, I guess I'll just wait and see if they catch up with me.
Okay. Gunnar, Davdithas, and Mihaly?
Keep moving forward.
Keep moving.
Okay.
Yep.
As you come around the corner, the light illuminates your friend, just like hands plastered against the wall, like, smile on her face, like, hey guys, what's going on? And you
can't see me.
I'm invisible.
No, you're right. We can't see you at all. Who even are you?
All right. So as you guys get up to the mouth of the cave, I'm going to pop another map for you. If you give me 1 second. I got to do the things and the stuff. So, and I will share it with you.
Well, while this is happening, can I take a couple like little coppers out of my copper coins out of my pocket? I'll take out 2.
Okay.
I use prestidigitation to change one into a box lid and one into a box bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you gonna
Little,
do?
so I have a little metal box,
Yep.
and then I'll hand those to Idabrix, and I'll cast light, like a ton of light inside one of them, and then put the lid on it and give it to her. This will last an hour. Open it if you need light. Move on ahead.
I like it. That's pretty badass.
I'm going to allow it. I'm going to allow it.
That
will
is
allow it.
absolutely badass.
I like it.
Brilliant.
Okay.
If you need it, use it. But in an hour, I'm gonna dispel that light. So if we don't see you by then, otherwise it will turn back into 2 copper coins.
All right. I'm down with that plan.
Okay. Good luck.
As you guys come up to the mouth of the tunnel, you can see. This is what you can see. I popped. You guys all saw that, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. And I'm gonna put you guys on the map again, as always. And you guys are gonna give me a party order. Put you down here, there, and there. Put yourself in valid spots.
I'm gonna tell you the party order right now. It's gonna be Gunnar in front of me, me right behind him.
And
The 2 people who don't matter up front.
So I'm gonna say you guys
Idabrix up
are
front,
back.
and the one person that doesn't matter.
You
behind
guys are back here somewhere, though. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then Mihaly, put yourself not in the brick wall.
Not on the brick wall.
Don't put
I'll
it in
call
the
that.
brick
I'll call
wall.
that. I'll call that a valid spot.
Okay. Thank you.
And
I think we should send.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think we should send Idabrix ahead.
That's up to you.
I'll go.
Idabrix?
Yeah.
Davdithas, are you saying to Idabrix, I think you should go ahead?
Yes.
Okay.
Idabrix, I think you should go ahead.
Are you trying to be stealthy and say that? Or whisper it?
Yeah.
I am whispering it.
Give me a stealth roll.
Oh no. Oh, that's a bad. Oh man, I don't like my modifiers these days. Hey,
Ooh.
20 minus 6 is a 14.
Okay. So you whisper
I
over
could
to Idabrix. You go ahead. Tell me what you say.
I think you should go ahead.
And I just look at him and I'm like, mouthing the letters okay. All right. I'm gonna try to stealthily move up the half cavern thing. That's a 26.
Okay. How far up are you gonna go?
I think I'm just gonna keep going until I either can't see the party anymore or I can't go any further.
So walk your character forward as you do it.
All right, so I can only see that far right now, so I'm gonna go up to there.
So when your character goes about 5 to 10 feet in front of Gunnar,
Yeah.
you hear
Mom?
and with that, we're gonna end tonight's session.
No.
Oh!
One more hour. One more hour.
Please, one more hour.
Oh. Come on, Mom, just 5 more minutes.
Mom.
Wow. Ruthless.
I expect nothing less.
Oh man.
I'm pretty good at this, huh? I'm pretty good at
That was-
ending with a big middle finger to all
It's
you guys.
amazing how it
You
turns
are.
out.
Ugh.
Mom.
Mom. All right, everybody.
Oh.
Chat, how you guys doing out there? And we're gonna go through with our community with a cast, and we'll start with Mihaly, and we'll get a feeling for how he's doing out there. Mihaly.
I'm doing great, man. I've been trying to incorporate prestidigitation with clever uses. I'm really glad that you let that one fly, but I figured it can change the shape, but it will keep the same material.
I like
you
to
know.
encourage people to be creative. Like, this is a story, this is an epic story, and as long as it's not going to break anything, I think
that falls within its intended use from what I've read, but it always comes down to the DM's decision. So how
Yep.
far you want to let me do things with that is
I like
is
creativity. I like creativity.
Cool. But man, she really needs a light, but she doesn't need to be lit up. Eh?
Truth.
But anyway, I had
It's
a lot
my
of fun
light in the
tonight.
box.
That's right.
That's what I want to sing every time I open it.
Yeah.
For the next hour.
Yeah, man,
For the
tonight was
next
really fun.
hour.
I can't believe we found another friggin' cliffhanger to leave me on for a whole week.
Oh,
Why?
God.
Why you gotta do this?
Why?
Why you gotta be so cruel?
Can I
Don't
roll
you
a
know I'm
perception to see if it is
human too?
actually Gunnar's mom? Knowledge Arcana, perhaps.
No, I'm not gonna let that one
We'll
fly.
sort that one next week.
Yeah, exactly. We are out of game right now. Luna,
Yeah.
Idabrix, what's going on? What's your feeling?
Oh my gosh.
What's your thoughts?
It's super fun. It's so I'm gonna do a little promo for the RP channel on Discord and kind of say that it's been really fun learning how to mesh sort of the Idabrix in the RP channel and the Idabrix that's in the stream, because she's interacting with two very different groups of people, very different groups of people, and so tonight was kind of an interesting. It was the first time that I've really gotten to do that, and so a lot of my playing tonight was okay, how would the Idabrix in the RP channel react to that, and trying to kind of keep it consistent. So it was an interesting night in that regard, and then of course just the adventure is always fun, the group is always a lot of fun, and I'm super excited about what we'll see next week.
Excellent. Gunnar.
This week I was looking forward to it so much with the cliffhanger and what's been going on. I feel like Gunnar's starting to progress, and he's starting to get a grasp of what he's supposed to do and how he's supposed to act as a leader, kind of pulling himself up by his bootstraps. and it really feels like he's kind of coming into his own, like giving out orders and commands to guards and coming up with plans and plots and ideas and trying to be that pinnacle leader type. And I mean, for those of you that don't know, on top of everything else, I know we don't do the big whole religion talk, but I am an Astru. I am a believer in the Norse pagan faith. The Wolfgar sword that Mike put in the game is fashioned after an actual blade, and it's got such history behind it, so that my character having the ability to own one, and a magical one at that, is huge. And it really speaks to me inside as well as my character. It really means a lot. It's a prized possession.
I just want to jump in a very quick second for here too, and that magical item is named after one of our Patreons. So we wanted to honor one of our Patreons by putting an item named after him. So that was after Wolfgar, and it's a Wolfgar. I think it's 1920. So that's our way of showing some of our Patreons some love. So
Thanks, Wolfgar.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Wolfgar.
all right, are you all set, Gunnar? Any other thoughts?
That's it for me, man. That's
Okay.
it.
Davdithas.
It was a great time, as always. Had a couple close calls with, some father figures and stuff like that. But I just wanted to give a quick shout out to my friend Port G12 who texted me during our little break that we had earlier and said, "Line of the night, this is why we burn our dead."
Line of every episode so far.
Right? I was gonna say.
Well, aside from "Did you finish?" "Squee for Prez," there's been a few good ones.
But that keeps proving true over and over again. So I got a good laugh out of that. But yeah, no, tonight was fantastic. Had a blast.
Excellent. I'm surprised. So, like I say every week, I set some stuff and see how, and I think you're going to run it the way. I thought you guys might, since you were heading out to Tickwood, I thought you might have checked in with your homie, Squee. And
I thought about it.
It was thought about, but with everything going on,
It actually did not even cross Idabrix's mind.
Okay.
I'm going to be very honest. She was like, cool. It was just not.
Jeez.
So we have a question from the community, and it says, so question, Mike, does Mihaly now have the clap now as well? Actually, Cawthon.
I was fully clothed. Come on.
Davdithas made his third successful fort save today and dodged the bullet when it came to the happy little friends that accompany him after visiting a woman or a man.
Oh my god.
So he dodged that bullet.
So PG-13.
Yep.
Gotta love it.
Yep.
Oh man.
So from my perspective, it's always a blast. It's fun to play God and dangle all these things in front of you. And it's surprisingly, like, I consider myself lucky. I don't know what it is, but I'm able to get you guys there every single week and just stop in these spots. Like, I have an idea from my mind for the pacing for the night and what I think you're going to accomplish. Sometimes we go quicker and sometimes we go slower. But we've gotten pretty lucky at stopping on points that are definitely cliffhangers. So, it's a lot of fun and just being, I'm like, oh, it's 11:55, 11:56. And we're going to end tonight's session. So I'm just a cruel bastard is the long and the short of it, guys.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
true.
I like torturing you.
Yep.
Guys out there in the community, thank you so much for coming out every week and supporting the channel. I saw a lot of new follows come through, and just to give you guys a heads up, it's not that we don't notice. We're just trying to keep the continuity of the story going as much as possible in the cadence of it, and we don't get it twisted. We see the follows, we see the likes out there, we see the hosts, and we see the raids, and we really do appreciate it. And I want to let you know how much we appreciate it. This wouldn't be half as fun as it was without seeing your comments out there in the community. So it's really, we really do appreciate it. One of the things we do is we repurpose the audio for the podcast as well. So that's why I choose not to do alerts to interrupt the flow of that. But it is seen. You guys are seen, and we do appreciate it. And for those who are new to the channel, thank you so much. For those who come out every week, again, thank you so much. If you're new in our community, you should seriously check out a Discord, because Idabrix, Heron, Mac Jackal Ranger, and a couple other people are running a wonderful offline RP community in one of the rooms that ties directly into the world. And
We've done some pretty amazing stuff in the last, just this last week. I mean, we adventured into somebody's dreamscape, and everybody had to fight the manifestation of their worst fears. We had an issue where we went into a house that was, like a bunch of the Addams Family things came crawling out of a piano.
Oh, wow.
It was just really
cool.
wild, and it's kind of great because we all just kind of take turns DMing, so to speak, a storyline that's not, it doesn't directly affect the outcome of what happens in the stream, but it's usually a lot of fun. Most of it lasts a day, maybe 2 at the longest. And we'd love to get some more people to come in and kind of help, push some of that along.
And a lot of it ties back into this world, and that's the thing. That's the great thing. And I think it's a great way to get to the people who may have not RP'd before or are interested in RPing. Reach out to us in the Discord community. We'll get you started. It's a great way. We have NPCs that people have made that are in this world that are persistent, and some are going to be fleeting. But Idabrix is doing a fucking phenomenal job, and kudos to her.
I've been lucky enough to participate in a couple of those RP adventures. I played a little bit with Idabrix and Hagen, another one of our Patreons, and I've played with Mac Jackal Ranger solo as well, and it's been a blast. It's been a lot of fun.
And it's a way to keep it going when we're not online. So
yeah, absolutely.
And even if you just want to come in and read it, there's some really great interactions that make for just some really, really fun reading.
Awesome. And Gunnar, I think you had one other last thing.
I did. One last thing on the Wolfport sword. In case any of you guys are interested, I do have my own channel, the Gunnar channel, on How I Nerd Discord. Man at Arms Reforged actually did a video where they handcrafted an Wolfport sword, and I have that video up pinned in my channel, as well as a quick wiki on the descriptor on why the Wolfport sword is so amazing and why it stands out so much in Norse culture.
Awesome.
So if that's anything you guys would like to be checking out, feel free.
Alrighty. And just a last shout out to everybody. You guys are, as a community, are fucking rad. The Discord community is becoming a big family, and that makes me extremely happy. It's a pleasure having everybody involved in our lives, and we look forward to this every week, and I hope that shows. I'm going to tease something. Next week, I'm going to have a little promo video for the next tabletop adventure we have going. I'd like to get it completed by next weekend to give you guys a little insight into that, and Davdithas has volunteered to voice actor for that, and it's coming along well. So we're going to get the final product out for the next weekend, and make sure to check out all the player channels. And I actually have a Dungeon Master channel in the Discord as well. So if you have questions for me, or looking for ways to get started on RP, Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, any TTRPG stuff, drop a line. We'd love to help you out. Guys, with that, we're going to end tonight, and we're going to kick you over to our ending screen, and I'm going to kick off a raid. So we'll get the credits going, and we'll get you over there. So thanks again. And as soon as we can, we'll get the credits rolling. Guys, from the bottom of our hearts out here at the Tabletop Tavern, we love you, and we'll see you next weekend.